Hey, everybody, what's happening? It's Gorilla Todd here. Yeah, West Coast books seem to get delayed, so a lot of places didn't get their books. So my normal Tuesday night preview show has been preempted, but I didn't want to go. I didn't want to not jump on and say hello and, say what's up to everybody. So I did pick up a nice sealed box of Spider-Man 2 collector cards. It's his 30th anniversary. These are from 1992. So from 1962 to 92, 30 years. It's actually the year I graduated high school too. Kind of a little interesting thing that lets you know how old I am. It's funny. There's a notice on the box. It says this box contains from 0 to 3 Prism cards. The copy beneath this sticker incorrectly suggests that 6 Prism cards are in the box. We apologize for any inconvenience this causes you. So we're gonna open that during the live stream. I do have someone here hanging out with me, so I'm gonna bring them in right now. I did the opposite of bringing them in. There we go. What's up, Shelby? Welcome to the stream.
Hey, what's up, Todd? How are you doing, my buddy?
I'm doing good, my friend. I like your Incredible Hulk shirt.
Yeah,
like the Hulk #1 shirt.
It is like the Hulk #1. So, is he man or monster or both? And I love the old things when it's like fantasy as you like it. It's like, yeah, that's the way I like my fantasy. I agree with you.
So let's see who we got hanging out in the chat.
What we got?
What do we got here?
Who was first?
Southern Comic Geek is first, absolutely. How you doing, Southern Comic Geek? Like I said, I think these are, because it's a 30th anniversary, it's going to be like probably a variety, over the first 30 years of Spidey. Obviously, 92 was a long time ago, so there's going to be a lot of stuff that's not in the box, but, stuff that there will be.
Yeah. So for those of you that slept during math class, that meant that it began in 1962. So 30 years would have been 92.
Yep. We got Mr. Taz Jr. What's happened to Mr. Taz? What's up, Christian? Yeah, the cards are going to be awesome. I can't wait for you to see them. That's just me. That's just me again, because I got to learn how to use the typey type. What's up, Oregon? Good to see you, my friend. It's been a minute. I mean, I see you around, but it's nice to see you in my chat. Really is. Mint in box. They are now, but they won't be for long. I don't even have any top loaders, but we'll figure it out.
Oh, I just threw away a bunch of them, man.
Yep, just a baby. You got it. What's up, K Titus? Saying hello to everybody. Telling me what? Spider-Man says that Gorilla Todd is older than Ken. Well, it is what it is. What's up, Lisa Noble? Now, you guys be polite. You never ask a lady their age. Learn some manners. Make sure. I'm preemptively saying that. Not that anybody did. And cool. Everybody just saying hello to each other. Awesome. So, I also have, just to show you, I don't know how far we're going to get, but this is like a good chunk of my card collection from when I was younger. And we just got, I don't know, I got all kinds of stuff in here, but that's not the main event right now. Okay, we got 12 people in here already. That's amazing.
Yeah, So Todd, I switched my channel. I just sent a message in chat. Can you drop me a wrench?
Yeah, man. I gotta get. Yes, I can.
Thanks.
No, I can't. I almost blocked you.
Oh no! Don't do that.
No, I'm not trying to do that. I just gotta open up the YouTube.
Yeah, I'd say I didn't have it open either. Yeah, so let's see. Hey, J1 Bob. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Oregon Weem. Hey, Cyborg Dad Mystery. Good to see you guys. K Titus. They just said they had 200 subs. Who was it? K Titus? Congratulations.
You should have more than that. He should have more than that last I.
Oh, 600. 600. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I missed it. Probably 600 plus. I think I'm still at 22. So, Bob. Hi,
No,
Lisa.
it's coming
Hi,
in.
Oregon
What's
Weed.
happening? It's coming in. I gotta mute it.
Yeah.
It was taking forever to load. Now the chat's gonna load. It's gonna take a minute.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, well, who you said Cyborg Dad is here, awesome. K Titus, yes, we said hello. For sure. Always good to see K Titus. Konnichiwa. Oh yeah, man, I just hit 600 subs this week. That was freaking out of left field, man. I thought I was gonna be in the 500s for a little bit. I figured I get the chill, but nope. Here we go. I'm just jumping over the next hurdle. Here we go, Shelby. I finally got you.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, thank you, J1. Yeah, we showed off the shirt a minute ago. It's Hulk #1.
What's up, J1A Bob, or how I like to call you, A Bomb.
A bomb. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I'm sitting a little closer to the camera today. My back's hurting, so
nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You're good. Sit up straight.
Yeah.
So, what's up, Henry Ortiz? Henry, we may have went over this, but I have books for you. They're good they're good. I got them for you. When you want me to ship, I just haven't seen you hang out in the auction. I'll hold them for as long as you need me to. But if you want them shipped, Henry, you got to just tell me, and I'll get them shipped. You know, we'll make sure everything's taken care of, and then we'll take care of it. Because I just know when I see your name, I got books for you off the top of my head. I don't know everything. I can't memorize everybody's orders and whatnot, but I'll try. So we got this. I got this box of Spider-Man 2 collector cards. And it's still sealed in the wrapper from Comic Images. You know, this is the company that made them. This is Spider-Man 2 30th on the bottom, barcode.
That box is probably older than most of the viewers, 1992.
Okay, Henry. And if I have any questions, I'll just hit you up on IG, man. Thank you. Let's go. I'm about to rip into this.
Yeah, so, then I'll show off some.
The wrapper is off. Okay. So
I'll show off some old cards that I got. I had something sitting around here earlier. I can't find it now.
Here's the box without the wrapper on it. It looks much like a Mark Bagley Spider-Man. It doesn't. I don't think it's going to say, but. Or whoever was doing
yeah, Bagley was doing it at that time.
62 to 92 Spider-Man 2 30th anniversary collector cards by Comic Images, 10 cards per pack. There's the. Okay, so let's see. How should I do this? Should I try and tilt my camera so that you can see me? Am I going to get away with that?
Yeah.
I think I'm right.
There you go. You're getting close. So, cards been around for a while. Here's some old Planet of the Apes cards.
Okay, here we go. Here, let me even it out so those are cool cards. Definitely show those.
Yeah, cards have been around for a long time, man. So, I'll show some old Marvel Comics cards here in a minute. So, let's have a little fun with. Oh, thank you, K. Todd.
Here goes a little peek here. First pack.
Ooh, fully goodness.
Nice party.
Yeah. Spotty with his birthday cake. What do you think Spider-Man's favorite cake is? And it's not a joke. I'm just asking.
Oh, this is pretty cool. First card, McFarlane.
Yeah, you can make yourself big if you want, or minimize me. Or there you go. Yeah, there you go. We can see better.
Scorpion. Some of these I'm not gonna remember the artist. Like this could be. Shoot,
I like that they're full art cards. You know, they cover the whole card and not just like, you know, have a white border around it and stuff.
There's another McFarlane. You know, some of these I'll know just on sight, but some are just kind of more the classic Marvel style and harder to. This is from, I think, very early. That's Ditko, I think. Unless it's Ramita.
Yeah, maybe Ramita. I mean, it looks like it's
a little cleaner than Ditko.
Yeah, cleaner. Yeah, that's what
this is Jim Lee.
Yep. Spidey in that awkward leg pose there.
Yeah. Similar card. Here's the Black Cat. I guess that's McFarlane also.
Yep, looks like McFarlane.
I don't know where we're coming from, but we got a FF card.
Oh, my team.
They were in the first issue of Spidey. So, what's up, Tacoma Comics?
Yep, drop it down a little bit.
The NY Junior, thanks for stopping by.
There you go.
Dastardly fella that.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool. Secret Wars 1 by Mike Zeck.
That shot Uncle Ben. Oh, that's Peter's probably favorite cake. It's Uncle Ben's rice cake.
That's funny. I actually like rice cakes.
I do too. I like rice pudding.
Oh, we've done one pack. No prisms. Here's Spidey versus Craven.
Oh.
Now that's an oldie, Peter Parker.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a Ditko.
That's a double. We already got that one.
Yeah.
This is probably a Ditko too.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is a Bagley, I believe.
Yep, I'd agree with that. You can always tell by the eyes. He did the most amazing Spider-Man eyes.
Shocker.
The Shocker.
Rhino, I will hug him and squeeze him and kiss him.
He's right. He just loves Spider-Man so much.
Goblin.
Oh. Is he writing it like
couple more doubles?
Is he writing it like horse style instead of standing on top of it?
Yeah.
It's kind of like what was that?
It's a broomstick.
Oh yeah, but I was thinking of
what, the Alf cover where he's riding the seal?
No, I was thinking of the movie. You know, How I Love the Bomb. Who's that cowboy that was riding on the atomic bomb on the way down?
No, I'm not sure.
Maybe someone in the chat will remember that.
That's an Art Adams.
Yep.
I think that's definitely Ditko. Or somebody doing Ditko.
I think they're probably doing a combination going on top of Ditko, probably.
There's a McFarlane X-Men with Spidey.
Oof. You don't see that many McFarlane doing the X-Men. That's definitely a Ditko. The family there. Yeah, Peter Sellers did it. Tacoma. Oh, Slim Pickens. That's it. Slim Pickens. Oh, yeah. Splash Page said it. Yep.
Oh, what's up, Splash Page? Good to see you, my friend. Yep. He knows his stuff. You know what? I don't like. I like that better. Honestly, I do it for the auction so it takes up less space.
Yeah, no. While we're on this, yeah, I think that looks better.
Cool. Spidey, another one of those. We got a little, again, the Art Adams, the new Fantastic Four. We got the Sinister Six. That's Eric Larson, if I remember right. I can remember that. Awesome Spidey and Vulture. Wow. Okay, cool. 2 packs in. No, 3 packs in. Oh, this pack's heavier. As soon as I picked it up, it feels heavier. What's up, Ruben Guzman? Cowabunga, man. I don't know if that means anything. I'm just.
So does anybody know any other Spider-Man artists besides like Ditko?
Well, Gil Kane,
Romita, McFarlane, Larson, and Bagley. I mean, those are the 5 top ones, right? Can anybody think of any others?
It depends. Gwen and Peter getting busy.
Oh.
A little Venom reflection.
Yeah, that's a cover. To
Spidey swinging through the city.
Yep. Someone probably knows. Yep. And y'all know for at least a couple of months when you order books from
I don't really splash page. Splash page is asking if I have any other unopened boxes of Marvel cards. I don't really have any unopened ones. I happen to be able to pick these up at a good price from a buddy. So I was like, yeah, this will be fun. This is, something different. Jacko.
Yeah. But before the next couple of months, if you order something from Gorilla Todd, expect each of your comics to have one of these slipped in with it.
I mean, I'd be happy to throw some cards in with
Who is that?
That's the Chameleon.
Oh, okay. Spidey's facing off with Uncle Ben's killer there. Ooh, Cosmic Spidey. That looks cool.
That's awesome. Death of the Green Goblin.
Oh.
Hopefully, I think I'll be able to
hold up just a little longer. Yeah, you kind of go a little fast. Oh, that's a classic cover.
Iconic.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool, Todd. So no Prism, even though that pack felt heavier?
Nope.
Oh.
Not at all. Let's see. That's a cool that's a different McFarlane.
Oh yeah, it's almost like a negative space. It's kind of weird.
A lot of shadowing. Big yeah. Spider-Man 2099 makes an appearance.
That's cool.
Feel the size of the pack? Okay, I'll try.
Oh, all right, Tony. Tony knows the tricks. Well, yeah, that's a duplicate.
Yeah, I got that one already. Here's the card number 14, the cover to Spidey 1.
Yeah. You should be able to make one set out of a box. You probably won't get all the prisms, but you'll.
I might not get any prisms according to that. No.
Oh, really?
Double. Could be 0.
0. Wow. That sucks.
Yeah. No. Paladin, Spidey, and Sable. That's a cover.
I think that's a cover too. Yeah.
So
it is. It's part of that the assassination plot storyline.
Looks like a John Byrne FF.
Yeah.
And
then drop one of those in my comic book when you send it.
You got it.
One of the FFs. Feel the sides, see if you feel anything different.
I did. I didn't, but
okay.
Let's see. We got Spidey Sense Spidey.
That's a new one.
Is this Sandman, I think? Was that?
Yeah, I think so. Green and yellow, huh?
Yeah. It's like his sweater. Betty Brant.
Yeah.
It's, oh, this is John Jameson.
Oh, J. Jonah Jameson's son.
Space, yeah. And then he becomes Man-Wolf.
Yeah.
We saw this one already.
Yeah. McFarlane X-Men.
JJJ.
Oh, he looks a little shocked.
Rhino hugging Spidey. We saw that one. Spidey's got somebody all webbed up.
It's like one of my wild nights partying back in the day.
Prowler.
Yeah, Prowler.
Well, no, 2 Black Cat cards back to back. Can't have too many Black Cat cards.
Yeah, McFarlane loved doing that full moon behind.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's a Prism, maybe there's not. Oh, that's cool. Craven's last hunt.
Yep.
After he buries Spider-Man and
dancing on his grave.
That's a classic cover. And then here's the issue where Spider-Man, the McFarlane issue where he fights Hydro Man.
Mm.
I got 3 or 4 of these goblins riding like a broomstick. Oh, cool. McFarlane Lizard. Like, this is McFarlane drawing the old, you know, kind of like.
The
Ringmaster.
Ooh. Ringmaster and the Circus of Crime.
I'm pretty sure this is a cover too, like 177 or something like that.
Mm.
Somewhere in there. I don't know exactly. Let's see. I think we saw that one already. A classic Spidey.
Yep.
Kind of McFarlane. That's.
Who is y'all's favorite Spidey artist? So we've named off Ditko, Ramita, McFarlane, Bagley, and Larson.
Hey, what's up, Coffee Madness? So we're doing a box break, opening a box of these 30th anniversary Spider-Man cards from Comic Images. We're really just setting sail.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be some Prism cards, but
yeah. So are there any other Spider-Man artists y'all like?
The Tinkerer.
Oh.
This is cool. This is Vermin versus Spidey.
That's cool. Yeah, it's from the Craven storyline.
Nice. Ox and the Enforcers. Goblin.
Mm.
Cool
stuff. Yeah, that's a Ditko. That's an early. That's under number 10 issue.
Yeah. Look at that. That's freaking a weird looking Morbius. Very feral looking.
Yeah.
Spidey's hiding up on the building there. Interesting. I think this was the first card I think I pulled. The symbiote taking over Peter.
Yep. Hey, Kenneth, what's up?
Scorpion. What's up, Kenneth Bird?
Yeah, a little lower when you show them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to move them around so they can get a look.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Coffee Madness. Appreciate you checking out the Instagram and coming over here. Good to see you, Kenneth Bird. I think it's first time I've seen you in the chat. Welcome. Always love to see new people in the chat on my streams. If it's not the first time and I'm mistaken, I apologize. This one we saw. Here's Spider Tracer.
Oh.
Let's see. We saw the new FF we saw that one doubles. As we go on, I think we're going to get more and more doubles.
Yeah.
As is inevitable.
How many cards are in that set? Does it say on the box?
It says, it did. There's 10 per pack.
Okay, but it doesn't say the number.
I'm going to guess around 100. Double.
Yeah, that's what I would guess.
Doc Ock.
There you go. Perfect. Yeah, that's a Larson?
Yep, I believe so.
Oh, well, glad you came by. Yahweh, I think. Oh, a little everybody.
Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, it's, doing a box break, just opening a box of Spider-Man cards from 1992.
Yeah, this is Gorilla's normal preview show, but comics were delayed on the West Coast. So Todd decided we'll have a little fun and bring back some 1990s nostalgia with some comic book cards.
Anybody remember the New Warriors?
New Warriors.
I love them. I really enjoyed them. I read that when I was.
Hold it up again. Let me see if everybody can name them all.
Oh, I can name them all.
So there's Firestar. There's what's his name with the balls? Speedball.
Speedball.
Namora.
Namorita.
I know Nova. I don't know who the other two are.
You got what is that? Night Thrasher.
Night Thrasher.
Oh, and what was the one girl's name?
Namora.
No, the one she's got crutches. I forget her name. The one like off to the side of Namora.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. That's what I was. Yeah, that's one I didn't know either.
I forget her name.
All right, if you might know who's in the chat.
I think I have a run of Night War of New Warriors. The Rose.
The Rose, huh?
Remember,
I don't remember what storyline that is from.
He's on the cover of 253.
Okay.
The issue after he gets the black costume.
Oh, huh.
That one we saw already. We saw. Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Iconic.
That's a great cover.
I just ordered 2 slabs of King in Black. I think 4. Somebody redid this cover with Venom coming out of the ground.
Oh, wow.
It looks awesome. Ordered a couple 9/8 slabs. Been on a bit of a tear. Let's see. Oh, this one feels like you might have something. Spider Tracer, bit by a spider. The Tinkerer. I think we've seen the Tinkerer already.
Yeah, we've seen the Tinkerer.
Don't think we've seen Electro.
Oh, I've seen the Electro. Oh, one of the Ronin covers did something like the Raven Spidey coming out of the ground.
Oh, yeah, I know it's been done before. This one just looked cool because it was Venom.
Yeah, I hadn't seen the Ronin cover like that.
The wedding.
Oh. Yeah, so for the wedding issue, it was a red cover. It had Spider-Man in the spider suit, and for the
direction and the
newsstand, it was Peter Parker, I think. A little Carnage action.
It's funny. It says Card 84 Spawn, but they call him Carnage in the description. It's interesting.
Huh. Someone didn't know what they. Funny. They're like, they all look alike to me.
Couple, another black
top. You
know,
all those symbiotes look alike.
I should blow that up and put that in my classroom.
Oh, yeah.
Spidey with his feet.
Let's see. Ken said, I have a couple old Spider-Man books. I don't know what year they are, but I have a couple of. Oh, well, cool, Kenneth.
That's always, Spidey books are always awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not that like sensitive. Like maybe if I had a pack and I could, I don't know. Bit by a spider, Paladin and Silver Sable, riding. Ooh, Kingpin.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think the reproductions could been done a little bit better. The printing is beautiful, but I think
I mean, you know, they're only glossy on one side. But you know, these aren't the fanciest trading cards.
No, and this was they retouched everything. So they digitized all these because that was the process that was starting, and they had to retouch everything. Oh, that's cool.
Black costume.
Yeah, and they had to retouch everything.
Favorite OG. Let me take a minute. I want to catch up with the chat.
Yeah, go ahead, Todd.
People come in. Don't want to ignore. What's up, Coffee Madness? I think I left off probably. I mean, I've been watching, but I know I said hello to Tony, but hey, Tony NY Jr., good to see you as always. You know you got stuff with me, Tony, but you know it's whatever. We'll settle whenever you want to settle. I'm not worried about it. I know you're not worried about it.
Right back, Todd. I'm gonna go get some drink real quick.
Yeah, for sure. What's up, Coffee Madness? I appreciate you coming by, Lisa. Always good to see you. You know that. Lisa, you know, you need anything, you just call Gorilla Todd. I'm glad you found it off the Instagram. Tells me it's working. It's good to see you, Kenneth Bird. Welcome. If it's your first time in the chat, hello. I don't want to move the camera because it took me forever to get it set right to show me the cards and stuff. But yeah, definitely. Everybody's saying hello. What's up, Yahweh? Yeah, man. Definitely. Hope you like it. You know, we're just hanging out, opening cards. We're gonna chat back and forth. Night Thrasher. Yeah, I love Night Thrasher. That was an awesome. He was a cool character. He had his own little miniseries there for a minute too, I think. I got a buddy who's got a couple of boxes, Coffee Madness. You let me know. I can probably hook you up. I have a couple. Yeah, that's cool, man. If you have any questions about him, Kenneth, hit me up on IG, man, or email. Either way, I'm happy to answer questions. No problem. Yeah, hopefully I get 2 sets, Tony. That would definitely be cool. What's up, Flavored OG? Oh, let me give Flavored OG a good shout out, man. He just started dropping content, and I really like what I'm seeing. He's doing it with his boy, and they're ordering some really cool boxes, and they're getting some awesome books. So by all means, guys, if you wanna see some cool videos, go check out Flavored OG's channel. He's gonna be one to watch.
Yeah. Flavored. I'm getting your stuff out tomorrow. I just apologize. I did a big shipment of stuff on Monday, and today I just didn't get a chance to get to everything that I wanted to. So it'll be coming out. So if we're here, let me show a couple of things real quick in the middle of our.
Yeah, for sure. Let me go.
Pull this off the old toy shelf. So these are from the early 80s, Buddy L. So got the cool Spider-Man van. Y'all have never seen this. We also have the Spidey car. Little windows come open so you can see inside of it. There's no miniature Spider-Man inside, but Spidey got the old T-tops. It's from the 80s, so, got the T-tops. We got the Spider Bike. So pretty cool.
Awesome, man. That's pretty cool.
And then lastly that came out was the Spider Copter. So the little things move and stuff. But yeah, early 80s, Buddy L. Some cool little cats trying to drink my tea. So yeah, some cool little Spidey toys.
That's pretty awesome. Let me get back in real quick that
was it. I'm done talking.
I want to address Splash Page. I'm sorry, man. I didn't see that. I just went back and read it, but I'll reach out. My buddy had a couple boxes, and he might still have them. I'll see if I can get them. I'll grab them, and I'll let you know. If you want them, I will definitely let you know. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, definitely go sub up Flavored OG. Check out his channel. Awesome stuff. Yeah, people are getting into cards again. Definitely, Lisa. Maybe Kool-Aid will be cool again. I don't know. Kool-Aid's cool.
Oh yeah.
Too much sugar.
Well, I think you added your own
problem. No problem.
You made it as sweet as you wanted to.
Awesome. And if he hits me back during the he's typing. I think he saw it. We'll see. This is a cool pack.
Yeah. He couldn't minimize me again. I'll put these back on my shelf. Or I might play with them for a while, actually. So
whatever works. Fantasy 15. Then we got the first. This is from, I think, the first Spidey Daredevil crossover. Okay, I got your splash page. So here's Spidey doing his career, taking pictures.
Oh.
Then one of my favorite introductions, Punisher from Amazing Spider-Man 129. Obviously, this is retouched because the background's yellow on the comic. This book's well known, probably recognized by a lot of people.
Yeah.
And it's been done over and over. So yeah, listen, I just grabbed, my buddy had 3 boxes left. I grabbed them all. So I got 3 boxes. Splash Page is taking 1, so there's 2 available. I think they're like $30 a box. I don't know exactly what he's gonna. I gotta pay him, but he just said he had them. I said I'd take them. Another reflection cover. Another double. Ooh, this one's new. You got the little, like, I love when they do it in like the dark and they do the red.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of like almost a Spidey.
It's almost like a precursor to Miles' costume. You know?
Yeah.
In a just in a certain way. Cosmic Spidey again. New Warriors. But you know, if you guys like this kind of like hanging out like this when I'm opening boxes, I'll get some more boxes. I'm sure I'll find some along the way.
Look at that.
Mary Jane in a web hammock. Another Fantasy 15. I wish it was comic, not the card, but hey, we will take what we can get. Okay, Splash Page. I will verify and I will let you know for sure. Hey, Splash Page, if you want to hit me up like in an email, if you do email, I think that's the most universal thing. Just hit me up, and that way tomorrow I'll look at the email and I'll remember. But I got them coming. I verified it with. Yeah, I wish it was the comic. Here's a nice hobby. I don't think we got this Hobgoblin card yet. You know, I'll have to give you guys the on Thursday. I do the Teachers Lounge show with Mindshift. I'm not sure if we're going to be on my channel or his channel, but I'll give you the update on what how many sets I get. If I get, you know, there's another.
Yeah,
I know that's a double, but I love that image. So
that's great.
Zek deserves to be shown again. Cosmic Spidey.
There we go. See, one name like Zek.
Yep. Oh, I love Zach. I love Zach, man. He's
gotten more appreciated in the past couple of years.
I got 7 books coming back from CGC.
Where they signed them?
I got some combination of Zach Beatty, and they all have Zach and Beatty, and some of them have Jim Shooter. I got a line on a collection of heavy metals. If anybody's interested in heavy metals, I can't say no to those, but it's probably going to be doubles for me. So I'll be able to, if anybody wants some heavy metals, I have those coming in.
Yeah, it depends on the condition, Kenneth, of some of those. You know, they could be worth, $5, $10.
Spidey. Oh, we all know this cover.
Oh, yeah.
That's like what, Venom's 3rd or 4th appearance, but his first full real cover.
Yeah. Hey, William.
Peter holding. Who's he holding? Aunt May?
I don't know. Aunt May, maybe?
Or Uncle Ben? I don't know. It's Todd McFarlane, I think. There's a lot of lines.
Yeah.
Oops.
Well, it can't be Uncle Ben because he didn't have the costume.
That's cool. What's up, William Smallwood? Hey, Diana. That's my friend Will and Diana. Good to see you. Thank you for watching. Hey. Good stuff. Yeah, if you guys ever see Dusty Attic Comics on Instagram, That's my buddies Will and Diana. You check them out on Instagram. They do Instagram auctions. They sell a lot of cool books. Will's a good friend of mine. Solid dude. Will pack and ship your comics right. I can promise you that. Probably better than just about anyone. What's up, Spooky 2384? ASM 316. Yeah, nice. What's up, Emmy? I'm just opening up some Spider-Man cards. We're hanging out. We got a little Black Cat action. Goblin Impalement. That's a double. Another Rose. That's a double. Another Craven's Last Hunt celebration.
Oh yeah, they got a bunch of
Sandman. I don't know if we've had that one before. We've had
Spidey's on their claim page. Yeah, y'all go sub them up. I will drop there.
How you doing, Spooky 2384? It's good to see you in the chat. That's the Hammock card. We saw that again. Another awesome Venom. We got Daredevil Spidey. Oh, this is a cool one. This is the cover to, I think, Spidey 119, if I'm not mistaken. Or it's... See, I got to tilt it just a little.
Oh, yeah, the cool Hulk cover. Yeah, that's great.
That was a great 2 issues, 119, 120. I love Hulk Spidey fights.
Hey, ME Comics. How you doing, buddy?
What's going on here? Did
we get one?
I got one. The 30th
anniversary Prism. Look at that.
Very cool. Shiny. Nice. I was like, as soon as I open it, you know what I bet it is? You can feel it's faced the other way. So there's something that's cool. So at least one Prism. That's not bad. We still got a good chunk of the box left, so I can hope to get another one. Spider Tracer, Scorpion. These are all doubles. Jackal, Peter Shooting Webs, FF. Oh, here's a new one. Spidey and Doom.
Oh, Dr. Doom.
Yeah, I'll show that off again.
90s goodness.
I haven't added a card to my card collection in a long time. I'll show you some of the other stuff I have. Okay, here's the checklist. This is going to give us some.
Oh, cool.
Some information. That's just, the beautiful Zek. Old Harry looking so happy. Is that Harry? Yeah, drug abuse. Harry Osborn. So let's see. We got 90 cards in the set. Copyright 1992.
You might be able to make a couple of sets then out of one box. Because it's 36 packs, 10 cards per box is going to be 360
cards. Oh, it's 48 counts. 48 counts.
48 with 10 cards a pack?
That's what it says, unless it's a misprint.
Oh my God, that's 480. Shoot, you might be able to make 3 or 4 sets.
I don't know if that's accurate or a misprint. So we got the Hobgoblin. We got this one already. That's definitely a dupe.
Yeah, thank you, Oregon. Yeah, help out the fam. And if anybody else has an IG, I'll be happy to drop it in the chat. If you want to.
Yeah, for sure. It's all about, dude. It's all about the community. Whether it's IG, whether it's YouTube, whatever. We all just love comics, and if somebody's got a book and can give you a good deal, grab it. It's extra cool. If I know I hooked one of my people up with one of my buddies who sells and one of my buddies who buys, and they make a connection, and it's beneficial for both. It's awesome.
Yeah, Flavored, if you want to drop your YouTube page address in my
we'll get you some. Definitely, we'll get you some subs.
Yeah,
we'll definitely drop your YouTube link in there. Kev Bird says he thinks my books are probably 9.2. No spine ticks, no nothing like that, no wrinkles. Nothing is 100% good. Yeah, I wish I can get my books to you and to you now slabbed and well, I'll tell you, you can send me pics, man, on Instagram or email. Yeah. Kenneth, whatever you want to do, man. Like I put my emails right there, GorillaToddComics@gmail.com. You can send me some good pictures and I can give you my opinion. I mean, it's as good as anybody else's, I guess, but I have been collecting and buying, selling, and trading for over 35 years. So I've seen a lot of books in my time. We've seen this one. We've seen this one. I don't know.
I both have. We're old people.
This is 122.
Yep.
I believe. The Death of Gwen. We saw this one. We saw that one. Okay, some doubles. Let's see. Ooh. This feels weird.
Uh-oh.
Just feels weird. Jackal, Black Cat, 2099. Oh, this is a new one. If you would have just tripped this guy.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like we're going through Spidey's history in a like deconstructed way. We got Doc Ock. We got that one, the Punisher. I don't think we got this one. I think this is 39.
No, you've shown that a couple of times.
Have I shown that one? I don't know if I've shown this one.
Oh.
Craven, and of course, McFarlane's Spidey #1. Often imitated, never duplicated. What's up, Tricky Trapster? Oh, and look, first card I pull out of the next pack. Another McFarlane Spiderman. We saw that. Oh, this is cool. I think that's McFarlane. That's early McFarlane Hulk. If it wants to focus. There it goes. That's pretty cool. We saw that one. We saw that one. We saw that one.
Thank you, Lisa. Got awesome. Right. Was able to.
There's Peter. Tricky, man. Let's talk either later or tomorrow so we can like iron out the details.
Oh, hey, Tricky.
I want my beautiful piece of art from you. Lisa's awesome. Lisa is the moderator, the mostest of all the moderators. She's the.
That's right.
So everybody treats Lisa right. That's my rule. Carnage. That one's cool. We saw that one ahead already, but still cool. Okay. Jameson. We saw that. I don't know if we saw Vulture, didn't we?
I don't think we've seen that Carnage.
Maybe not this. No, maybe not this Carnage. It's a different Carnage. I think we've seen because this one's on like a building. The other one's just sand.
Oh, the Vulture. Yeah.
It's a Vulture. Prowler, I believe we've seen. We saw the wedding. He was wearing the suit in the other two in the other wedding, right? Yeah, 74 marriage. Doom. Yeah, we've seen all those. Those are all tubes. Okay. Keep on keeping on.
Oh.
The Ringmaster, we saw him. We saw the breakup. We saw Paladin and Sable. We saw the McFarlane Lizard, but that one's pretty dope, so why not show it again? The Rose, Daredevil. Oh, here's the Shocker. I don't know if we saw the Shocker.
I think we did in like one of the first packs.
Okay. Nice. Congratulations, Ken.
Oh, God. Wow.
70 comics. That's awesome.
That's crazy.
Oh, you know what this is? This is from the Peter Parker storyline, The Death of Captain Stacy.
Oh.
And then they did the something with Gene DeWolf.
That makes sense.
We've seen this one. Oh, there we go.
Yep, look like one of my old wild Saturday nights.
Awesome splash page. Thank you. I'll probably get back to you tomorrow with the specific details. You know, Black Cat. We've seen it. We've seen it. We've seen it. We've seen it. Oh, that was all doubles. All doubles. I'm gonna try and pick up the pace a little bit. I'm pretty sure we've seen this one, but maybe not.
I don't think we have.
Spider-Man.
There's a couple of them. One with him running down the hall, but I think there's another angle that we saw earlier.
I think we have seen all these. Yes. All dupes. I think we saw JJJ. Amazing Fantasy, Impalement. We saw that. We saw the Molten Man and yep. Yeah, it might be like 3 sets, 4 sets. Yep. Another Kingpin. Let's see. We got. Oh, this was the first card I pulled. Pulled another one. I think this was the 3rd or 4th one. That's Todd McFarlane, the symbiote sinking its teeth into Peter. Cool Venom reflection. We got this one already, but that's a wicked cool image. Here's an old Mysterio. Those are all dupes. Okay. This one's new. This is where he's facing off against the wrestler, where he lets Ben's killer go free. It's like there's a sweet spot where the oh cool, another. This was an earlier card. This is I think only the 2nd one I've gotten, but find the. Just not
Yes,
happening.
I want to do it.
Did we get this one where Doc Ock is slapping him?
Oh, no, I hadn't seen it. I might have looked away.
I think that's a new one. These are all ones we've seen.
Yeah, I think probably need to start our stack there.
Yeah. Got a lot of packs left. Jeez.
Yeah, see how many sets you can make, man. Do them as giveaways.
Yeah. Let's see. It's double. I think these are all doubles. Oh, we've seen this one, I think.
Yeah.
The Vulture ones look so similar. It's hard to.
Seen one Vulture, seen them all.
Okay. Up. I think we got something. I'll show you guys first.
Ooh. It's almost the same, but different.
It's different. It's a different pose. It's the same background. So they're probably all like this.
They're probably all 30th anniversary. Yeah. That's cool.
It's a different pose, Cool.
Yeah.
So from zero.
Say how many Prism cards there are?
The checklist, I don't think so.
Right.
I think I want to say there's 6 Prisms. Something tells me there's 6.
Okay.
These are all doubles. Okay, so that's not bad so far. We've got 2 prisms. I got a lot of packs left.
Yeah, 48 count box. I mean, that's crazy. Splash page confirms there are 6.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Watch out, or Sandman's gonna give you a knuckle sandwich. We got another checklist, so that's at least 2 possible sets. You can't have a complete set without the checklist. Okay. What are you saying, Tony? Tony says he says there's pro prisms, especially 1 or 2 of them are normal Spider. The other have 30s. Okay. Yeah, I might have assumed too much. All doubles. Yeah, it gets to a point with these boxes. I think you're going to hit mostly doubles. And then it's kind of like, did I get another prism? But I'll tell you what, I will, on my next comic book Bonanza, I'll make the sets up and I'll give away at least 1 set of these Spider-Man cards as a free giveaway on the next comic book Bonanza next Saturday, or this coming Saturday. What that is for those, I think almost not everybody, we always have new people in, so forgive me those of you who are clearly aware of it because you come every Saturday and you hang out. Saturdays I host a comic book auction and claim sale. I call it Gorilla Todd's Comic Book Bonanza. Every week I have some different sellers. I try to have a good variety of sellers. You'll see the same faces, if you come week after week, but I'll always try to have some different sellers just to bring a variety of books to the community. Shelby's often on the panel selling books. A lot of my other friends you'll see, you can check out. All the videos are on a playlist. You can check them all out if you wish. Kind of get an idea. It is an evolving thing. But it's very chill, very low key. If you're a beginner or you're super experienced, nobody's gonna hassle you. Nobody's gonna give you a hard time.
We might pick on you a little bit.
Well, we might pick on Shelby a little bit, but
okay, that's what I meant.
Shelby, that's how Shelby knows we love him.
I requested money, but criticism was what I got.
Did you just say somebody said that, or
no? I said it.
Oh, okay. Kenneth, I'll definitely, and hit me up, please. Gorilla Todd Comics. You hit me up and I will respond. And I'll try to find you too. Kenneth Bird 29. Okay, I'll try to get that one as soon as I can. No. All doubles. All doubles. I think we're in double land, people. I really think we're in double lands. Do you want to see any talk about double lands? If you were a kid, right? And I don't know, $1 a pack, $2 a pack, whatever this was in 1992, I imagine probably $2 or $3. You open your pack and you get this. Whoop. What?
In one pack.
In one pack.
Quality control sucked.
Yeah. Well, them's the breaks, right?
Yeah. All right.
10 cards and 2 of them are the same.
All right. You want to take a break for a minute? Because I got something I can show.
Well, let me open this last pack I got my hands on, and we'll give you a shot.
All right.
Wedding, swinging, photo, biting, black cat, enforcers, Avengers, ASM1, and Jackal.
So just to let y'all see how crazy the card market was back in the early 90s.
I'll just make you big. I don't know how to make you big.
Okay. I owned a comic book store back in the early 90s, and we would get promo cards. And so I just stuck them all in a binder. And for some reason, I still have the binder almost 30 years later sitting here. So here is a set of Wizard promo cards from the 90s. Got that prism around the edge and stuff. But you can see Youngblood, Spawn, Shadowhawk, Savage Dragon, Wetworks, Wildcat, Cyberforce. So that was right when Image Comics launched. They sent out those promo cards. I don't know what these at the top are, but it's Todd McFarlane doing Santa Claus.
Yeah, I remember those.
And here's a Wizard card. Looks like Jim Lee. But then you also see the Topps Dracula cards.
I remember those,
which were kind of cool.
Hey, Ken, I think I just followed you on IG.
And then we have the
What's up, William G?
Hey, William G.
That's a buddy.
Then we have the Death of Superman cards. And then we have like the fullish Chroma Bloodshot cards, Savage Dragon, some Valiant cards down here. I was looking for those, Tony. I do have the first set of Marvel Universe cards somewhere.
I have a set of those cards.
Actually, here's some Marvel Universe cards right here. I believe these are Marvel Universe cards, if I remember right.
Those are later ones.
So,
how about this, Tony?
Yeah, I've got a lot of those.
That's the Wolverine from the first set. One of the early holograms.
Yeah. But you can see like these cards at the top. If you look on the back, it says promotional, not for sale. So a lot of these were like that. Like I said, I owned a store, so we'd get these promo cards. And these two, they have like it says promotional. So not that they're worth anything. These at the bottom are Marvel Masterpiece cards. So there were great artwork on those.
This is Marvel Masterpiece Chromium.
Yep.
Silver Surfer versus Thanos there.
Yeah. So here's the full
I'll let you do your thing.
Yeah, here's the hologram Venom. If anybody can see that. And if you look at the back, it's a promo. So that came from Capital City Comics, which was a comic book distributor back in the day.
Advanced Comics.
Some Valiant Comics, Batman the Animated Series cards. Then here are some Olivia and Boris promo cards. So prismed out here at the top. And again, you can see on the back, they say promotional. Mad Magazine cards, Hildebrandt cards, Fangora cards, Pulp, classic Pulp cover cards. Then we had Archie cards. And we had Bones in the Hood, Archie, Pulp, Where Are They Now, Bernie Wrightson cards, and then some different, again, you can see on the back there were promos showing some card sets that would come out. I can't show these because they're Penthouse cards, but
it shouldn't even mention.
But There are cards from the Dollhouse in Miami, which is a strip club. Miami Dolphins cheerleader cards.
Shelby.
Cards.
Come on.
Cycling cards.
Come on.
Indianapolis Speedway cards. And then NBA hoops cards. Here's some weird ones.
What's up, Bang Ball? That's another buddy of mine. Let me say hello. What's happening?
So here are game fishing cards. So showing the game fish of the world.
That's hilarious.
It is, isn't it? Then there was the mascot cards. Harlem Globetrotter cards. Some various baseball cards. Fidel Castro cards. Auto NASCAR tracks cards. Some more tracks cards for NASCAR back in the day. Of course, a lot of different NBA hoops cards, Thunderbirds cards, U.S. Olympic cards, Mickey Mouse cards, so some more Wizard promotional cards. Can't show you the serial killer or Playboy cards. Then we have parody cards. So instead of detective, it says Defective Comics, Unfantasy, Unphasing Fantasy, Bad, Sprain, some more Batman animated series, some Valiant cards.
Thanks. Don't forget about us podcast. Thanks for coming through. Yeah, those Welcome to Them cards are pretty cool. Angball, definitely. Definitely good to see you, my friend. Thank you for coming and hanging out.
So then several
do Tony. Those 3D cards, those are cool.
Yeah, from Star Trek. Yeah. So I got some uncut sheets, Ken Kelly cards, some more Death of Superman. Oh, here's some uncut of Star Wars Galaxy. Look what I found. Batman animated series. What's the McDonald's called? The Happy Meal.
Oh.
Dino cards. Can't show you all those. Can't show you those. Can't show you those.
I'm gonna show some stuff.
There's some image stuff.
That's very cool.
Oh, Saturday Night Live cards.
Cool. Okay, let's finish opening these packs. See what we can come up with. I don't have any of the sets handy. I do have some of the HGM. I do have some of my the chromium ones. I got where did I put it? I just had it. Oh, here. I have the whole set of these chromium cards. I just gotta figure out where they're at. But that's Silver Surfer and Thanos. No, my cards are pristine. We got Black Cat, Ox, Man Wolf, Captain Stacy, Corner. Oh, yeah. Let's just finish this box off. Maybe we get another Prism. Maybe we don't. Let's see what else we got. Amazing Fantasy 1, Avengers, Black Cat, Vulture, Black Cat, Freddy, Craven, Kingpin, Doc Ock. Okay. Got another Secret Wars. Electro, Goblin, Punisher, Spidey, ASM1. All doubles. Yes, yes, yes. Probably have a complete set, so yes, these are probably all doubles. Yep. Doubles. I will dig those out, HDM, and show them at another point in time. The cards. These are, I'm just finishing up, breaking this box down, seeing if we get another. At this point, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more packs. You know, if to get another 3 more, to get another, we'd have to be pretty lucky, I think. But stranger things have happened. Yep, there's another checklist, so 3 potential sets. All the rest of these are doubles. So I'm going to guess I'm going to get at least 3 sets out of here if I have 3 checklists. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, last pack. Bam.
Oh, birthday cake.
Got the birthday cake prism. That's pretty good. 3 prisms. Lucky.
3 out of 6 prisms.
Most you can have says is 3 in a box, so this was a good box. Wow, very last pack. All doubles. Doubles. So I'll have to sort these out. Fun. Good box break. Got some prisms. Spidey 2 30th anniversary collector cards. This is a nice little stroll down Spidey lane. Talk about the different artists, the different his rogues gallery.
Well, I think some of the history too, right? Because sports cards were going freaking crazy late 80s, early 90s. So, every kind of what we call non-sports cards were coming out back then. And, of course, Marvel got into it, and Marvel eventually ended up buying Fleer, a sports card company, in order to solely produce their line of cards.
That whole game plan of Marvel's to buy the companies kind of backfired on them.
Well, yeah, that's definitely led to their 1995-96 near bankruptcy. If y'all never read it, definitely read the book, The Untold History of Marvel Comics, and it talks about that whole period of time then when basically through a couple of bad dealings, the toy company Toy Biz ended up with most of the rights to the characters, and basically ended up owning Marvel Comics and nearly ruining the company. So very, very interesting history.
Yeah, that is not a bright spot in Marvel's history. But
well, for comics in general, you had, we talk about the comics implosion after the boom. You had these hot artists that left, started their own company. Then, you had a lot of comic companies coming out at that time. Topps, Valiant, Image.
Telekinetic Age, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. I definitely have books for you too, Telekinetic. I'm pretty sure. You just hit me up on IG. Just stay in touch, and I will ship, hold, whatever you want. I'm doing my auctions. My auctions are now on Saturdays. That's the main place to find me. And I will pop up from time to time. You may see me on auctioning with Barbarian Kung Fu. I've been on his. You may see me with Who Dat or First Edition. I have done both of their auctions. They're both my buddies. But the place you will definitely find me is Saturdays at actually let me fix this now since we're back. There we go. A little bit. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, Saturdays are my Gorilla Todd comic book bonanzas. I have a rotating panel of sellers. I'm always going to try to bring sellers in that have good books, a good variety for everybody who comes by, and definitely try to hook everybody up with some good deals, good books, good prices. I figure why not just jump on it and start sorting. But I appreciate everybody for hanging out. It's always cool. Let me show you. I got some other cool things I will show you. Well, this is pretty cool. This is, I want to say this is the hologram from the first Spidey set. I don't even know if you can see this.
Yeah, those were pretty dark holograms to begin with, and
Yeah.
I'm thinking they got kind of darker with age.
Well, under the light, you can see it real good.
Yeah.
Let me try something.
Yeah, we're not allowed to talk about that, Tony, and it won't be happening. So too many people lost their girlfriends over that. So don't need any more broken hearts on my conscience. Yeah, kind of just getting mostly glare from the top loader. Yeah, you're close there. You can kind of see it. We can tell maybe it's Spider-Man's head. No?
Maybe if I take it out of the top loader, I don't know. Not the most impressive one like that. Let's just agree to disagree there. It is. Well, no, not to disagree. Let's see. Boring. These are got a bunch of Ultraverse cards. Remember Ultraverse. Then we got some continuity. This is a Lobo. Kind of see the main man.
Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, the DC holograms were a little bit better.
Good. Oh, this is a Bernie Wrightson. Oh, wait. Yeah, Bernie Wrightson.
Yep.
Dracula. Oh, this is awesome. Is that Wrightson? Yeah. Right. This is an awesome one. This is for Zeta.
Yep, that's cool.
No, I only have a beat up Sandman promo card somewhere. I saw it. There's a more Ultraverse. Ultraverse. Stormwatch. This is junk. Let's see. Here's some. Oh, here's another for Zeta. Little fairy.
Fairy. Wow.
And then here's another for Zeta. Linus. This is a cool one I've always liked. This is a promo Conan.
Yeah, Chromium.
Chromium shiny card. Here's this is a prototype. I think this is from 1993 Marvel Masterpieces. This is, I think, the second series.
That's cool, She-Hulk.
Yeah. This is a promo Batman animated series. Okay. Not too exciting. Here's a Daredevil, another promo card for that second Masterwork series. Strike Force, Hard Luck Harrigan. Those are the Tops Comics. Oh, look, I have some of these Milestone cards.
Oh, yeah. Those are cool.
Hardware Versalva, Holocaust. Let's see. I think this is going to be, yep. This is the rest of the Marvel Masterpieces Chromium set. You got.
Oh, that's cool. Wolverine and Sabretooth.
You got Spider-Man and Venom. It's nice to know they kept their shine after so many years. Captain America, Red Skull. And this one's my favorite. Hulk.
Yeah, Hulk and Thing. Yeah, that's my favorite too. Yeah, these things are hard to find nowadays because you know what? It's only us old people that remember that stuff and kept it. Then we die, and kids don't know what to do with it. It's not worth any money. So what happens? They throw it away. And then, now 30 years later, there's maybe a little bit of revitalized interest in it. Maybe the, price has gone up a little bit, but that stuff's gone. It's gone.
I think there's a good amount of this stuff around. Here's a promo for Zeta card. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Well,
this is Melting Pot, Simon Bisley, Kevin Eastman.
Yeah, I would think if it's around, then people wouldn't be asking in the chat if we have something. So,
well, they're not. You know what it is? This stuff was considered junk more than anything.
What I just said.
Yeah, no, you said people die and they get old and throw it out. That was a very dark thought.
No, I said that kids would try to sell it, find out it's not worth anything, aka junk, and then throw it out.
It's not junk. It's just, you may not dig it. The Max Shining.
Oh, that's cool.
Promo card.
I got cool. That in my book with it.
Yeah, I got the one with the girl.
Oh, throw that one in there too.
Trying to steal my childhood.
I am.
I got one more.
Oh.
Well, throw one of those Hulk 181s you got in my box and we'll call it even.
Oh, okay, sure.
You heard them, people. verbal contracts are binding, I think. Where's my legal team? Shelby's got to give up a 181. I'm going to send him those max cards. We got a done deal. Nothing special. What's going on? Now we're getting a little bit loose in the. Loosey loose. Let's see. We got. This is cool. Swamp Thing.
Oh, it is cool.
Can only see a part of the hologram at one point. And then we got Captain Marvel, Shazam. Oh, that's pretty cool. If you do it, let's see if I can get it. You can see him like almost change from Billy Batson. See Billy right there, the little, hard to see. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Some more melting pot. Here's another max card. Maybe I will send you one, just to be a nice guy.
Oh, I'm about to go hunt eBay.
Here's this continuity. Here's just a promo G.I. Joe card. Cobra Cyber Viper. These are just miscellaneous things, nothing special. Get back in the box. Does anybody ever remember what are these called? Well, this was like an old Looney Tunes sports set. It's drawn by Mort Drucker. It's like Wile E. Coyote. Wile E. Coyote against somebody in a race. I don't know. Yosemite Sam. Here's the Spectre from DC. Funky junk. I hear this guy's been hot again. Remember him?
Oh, which one?
Shadowhawk.
Oh, yeah, Shadowhawk. Yeah, I've seen it pop up here and there. I'm not sure why it's kind of getting a little bit of heat.
I have this, I think, a set of these chromium. These are like see-through cards from Continuity.
Oh, yeah.
Neil Adams.
Yeah, and I can tell no one's reading Shadowhawk because every time someone
have this like odd shaped, beat up
Sandman cards.
Yeah, it's just that's the promo card. That's all I have. Yeah. Oh, look, another shiny Max card.
Ooh. Yeah, I know some people have been buying the Shadowhawk but not reading it because I will always tell people that he breaks the bad guy's back. That was like his thing. And then they're like, really? He breaks people's backs? And it's like, yeah, dude. Open up the book and actually read it.
Little Jack Kirby.
That is cool.
Secret Six from Tops Comics.
Yeah.
Those. Doop, 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 doop. Okay, so let me put some stuff back in the box. Probably haven't had some of this stuff out in many, many years. stack of loose cards. Looks like Heavy Metal, Mobius rather, Batman. Let's put these together. So let's see. We still got 15 of you watching, an hour and a half in. Thank you so much. I can't say enough how much I really appreciate how supportive everybody has been. What a great just group of people, community. I don't know what the right way to phrase it is, but I just want to express gratitude and say thank you to everyone. I've had a great time getting to know people, making new friends. And such. So there's Superman.
All right.
Yeah, the holograms are like so. There must be an extra Swamp Thing I got. Here's this. I don't know. I got this Savage Dragon card that's in a stamped wizard numbered seal of authenticity. I guess it's a gold card.
Yeah, it should be a serial number on back.
Yeah, there's a serial number on the bottom sticker.
Yeah.
Here's a cool Joe Quesada Exo Man of War card.
Yeah, Chromium. That's cool.
Yeah, I always liked Exo Man of War.
I love Joe Quesada's art.
Yeah.
He's not more popular.
Okay. The one cool Ultraverse card I have is this Prime card.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a pretty nice card. Norm Brayfogle art. Okay, so what's left? Save the good stuff for last. What do I have over here? This is good stuff too. That can go there. Spectre. Oh, we saw these already. In the box. These are some stickers I've had probably since I was 11 or 12. I had the whole set at one point. You see how they're numbered? But this is all that I have. These 5 stickers. Have you ever seen the sticker album in dollar bins? These are, I think, the stickers that go to that sticker book. I've got Rachel Summers, Phoenix.
Cool.
I got a little Wonder Man action. I got Black Queen. Got my guy Loki.
Yeah, I actually just saw that sticker album not too long ago.
And Tigra. You'll see the Tigra.
You'll see the album. Yeah.
You won't find the stickers.
No, you don't find the stickers.
Okay, so let's see here. We got.
Yeah, but the album, if I remember right, comic stores could order it. It came in like a bundle of like 40 or 50 for like $5. It's crazy cheap. And I think actually the album you gave away free, and then they had to buy the stickers.
Probably.
That's why you see it so much.
Okay, so when Flair bought, Skybox made some cards for Marvel. These are from 1996. No, 98. That lettering's small. So I got a couple autograph cards. I got this one's Terry Kavanaugh.
That's cool.
Just an old Marvel bullpen guy. I think. Guy. This one's a pretty awesome Joe Bennett. I hope these are real. I don't know what Joe Bennett's signature looks like, but that's pretty cool. And then this was one of my sweetest finds. Got that out of a pack. George Perez. That's in the Captain America from like a night. He did that one story where they went to like medieval times or something. And then I got a couple of these. Oh yeah, and I got this one too. I forgot about this one. Mark Texeria. I don't remember what you had to get. How many boxes I opened to get those, I have no idea. But
yeah, Marvel also bought Skybox. Skybox
was the same company. I think they were just.
I don't think they were the same company, but
I think they merged at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, but Marvel got them both, and then they bought Heroes World as the distributor, and it all just went downhill.
Yep. So then I got two from that same series. I got two sketch cards. One is the Supreme Intelligence.
Ooh.
From the Kree.
Oh, that is too cool.
You know, it's a little pencil sketch on a little mini, like you see the blue outline.
Yeah, blue artboard, yeah. That is too cool.
It doesn't say who did it. That's the only thing that bums me out. Like I have no idea who did this.
Well, that does suck.
But and then I have another one, which is the Juggernaut. This one's awesome. And it says Renato AT something. It has some sort of I've never really known what.
Huh. I don't know. I mean, a good sketch though.
Yeah, definitely cool looking. You know, two cool sketches, cool card, two pulls. And then this is probably one of my coolest cards, just because I actually pulled a Neil Adams signature.
Oh, wow.
Out of a pack. 35, 70 something out of 7,500. So he sent a crap load of these, but hey, got one. I got one. And then this is just something that's really dear to my heart, because the people who own the comic book store, when I was probably, I don't know, 12 or 13, it was my birthday one year. You know, it was my birthday. And they gave me 5 cards from the 1966 Batman set.
Very cool.
So I got Robin in Peril.
Nice.
The straight old school, like, gumball cards. Deadly Robot.
Yeah, that's cool. I love those old painted cards that they did for that Batman series.
Mm-hmm.
I have the complete reissue set, which is still great if you just love the artwork.
Yeah, I have that reissue set too somewhere, but it's cool to have these couple of Penguin.
Yeah, the painted art on those are great.
Spikes of Death.
I wonder where that original art is, you know? Man.
Who knows? Now look at this one. Race Against Death. Batman holding a little tot.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, I think we just about, no one's been chatting in a while.
Yeah, you guys still out there?
I think they're just using us as background noise.
Nah, I don't think so. But say hello if you're in the chat. Let me know if you got any questions. You like the card breaks? I see it's winding down. It's getting late. I know it.
Here two old guys talk about trading cards.
If you catch us in the rewind, please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit my buddy Shelby up, Shelby's Comics. Definitely Definitely want to say what's up to everybody in the chat. What's up, Asmus? One of my new friends. Good to see you in the chat. Appreciate you saying what's up. Yeah, I see. We got 12 people. It's dude, 12 people is good. I'm not complaining. I don't complain. You know, I don't have time for negativity. I know positively what's good, and I want to stick to that. You know, I'm psyched. An hour and 40 in, 12 people are hanging out. Nothing wrong with that at all. Hey, you guys, you 12 want to hang out? I'll sit here. I'll sort the cards. You want to ask questions? You want to say what's up? You tell me. You tell us. Yeah, man, I gotcha. I gotcha. You tell me what you want to. I know it's not the most exciting thing, sorting a bunch of cards, but I got to do it, right? You open the box, you got to sort them. But
yeah, I know, Todd, you and I both owned stores in the past. When did you own yours?
In the early 2000s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a good experience. Glad I did it. I'm definitely enjoying like this new way of hooking up with other collectors and other people in the community. It really has been, you know, nice to meet so many other collectors and, you know, trade books and have other sources to buy books other than just stores, because it's like, come on, guys, I can't afford your prices.
Yeah, no, that's always right.
Well, there's honestly, you know, there's better deals out there, and you know, that's why when people ask me, do you want to open up a shop? I'm like, no, I really don't. No. I don't want to incur the overhead where I have to charge people almost twice what I'm charging them for the same book.
Yeah.
I like the fact that I have the latitude to, you know,
sorry, straightening my microphone.
No worries.
This thing kind of keeps dropping the filter because someone's complaining about my gain being too high. And I was like, no, it's probably just my voice.
Yeah, you're loud. Speak softly.
Softly. Story of moving to the Philippines then could hit all my comic shops are in a box in the Philippines. Oh, yeah. Wow, you need to see about getting that. Oh, COVID. Oh, really? Oh, so that was recent. Okay. Wow. Well, you know, hopefully these vaccines and stuff, and, you know, we can 9 long boxes. Yeah, you want to try and get those back. Yeah, I agree, Todd. You know, you know, what I loved most about owning a store was the community, getting to sit around and chat with people. You know, but the headache of it was, you know, like you said, the overhead, have to pay the bills, and you know, I mean, you know, I want to be your friend and sit around and chat, but you know, I also want to sell you a $50 book or a $150 book or a T-shirt or some trade paperbacks, you know, because I need to keep the doors open. And
well, yeah, I mean, it just becomes a grind. I mean, hey, for those that can pull it off and are successful, I got nothing but respect. It's not an easy.
No.
It's not an easy thing. Okay, Splash Page, you have a good night. And I'll hit you up tomorrow about the boxes. We'll work it all out. You know, and it's just like, you know, it's at the point where it's like, I'm not, look, there's people who think you're making it, you can make a killing flipping comic books.
No.
Good for you. Go for it. I wish you the best of luck. You know, yeah, you can make some. I'm not saying that you can't make money, but you know, it takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of knowledge.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of things. It takes a lot of to be successful. And
no, it wasn't just, opening. I do like your content. Well, thank you, Asmith. Yeah, I hope you like both of our stuff. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube page right now, I've just been doing unboxing videos, but I've been popping on here with Todd, and I love these chats that we have, and I have some more things planned. So, but yeah, like when I owned the store, you just didn't, open the front doors and set up some boxes, and that was it, right? You had to hit shows, you had to deal with orders and new products, and and you just got so much money. I mean, every time I walk into a place and I see all the stuff on the shelves, that's all I think about is, God, how much money that you have invested, in in all this stuff, and it's sitting there on a shelf, right? But that's part of it, is that you got to have the stuff sitting on the shelves, and it's a slow burn, for that.
Honestly, like, I don't know. I don't order, nearly anything like what a store would order, but I order way more than I would if I was just buying for myself, just because, I want to have stuff for the auctions. I want to have good stuff. I don't necessarily want to sell everything in my collection.
Yeah, I'm not even talking about that. I'm just bringing up. I'm bringing up a conversation of mine and your experience with owning a store.
Yeah. No, I know. Well, it relates to that in the sense of, I just am honestly happier with less pressure and more latitude.
Yeah, without the pressure of a store and the overhead, just like I was talking to someone the other night, I mean, you've got, when you start thinking about rent and utilities and what's with DC? Are they upgrading, stopping, or closing the door?
No, I think they've got their this thing, Future State. I got it right here. This was the free book they gave away.
Yeah, from what I understand with DC, they are temporarily canceling their books and putting focus into the Future State stuff.
Right, but I think that's for I think they're going to do that for 2 months, and then it's going to
for a short period of time. However, DC does have plans to do digital only content next year. They've already done a little bit now, digital only, but they are planning on, and this is what I heard. I don't think anybody really knows numbers, but maybe about a third of their stuff they want to go digital only next year, to start, I think, easing people into that market. I think I'm surprised by how many people actually do digital. Watching some YouTube channels and people talking about it. So, whether they're subscribing to Comixology or whatever digital platform they're getting their stuff from. So and I think a lot of it is, of course, you get this large back catalog of old stories basically for free.
You know what my big issue with the digital things are?
Sure, what?
They just haven't developed a very good interface yet. I've looked at some, like when I had DC Universe, I looked at it. It was not easy to work with, and it I didn't really read anything because it was tough to work with. I mean, I'm going to assume Comixology has a better interface. I honestly haven't ever used it, but I used a few tried to read a few comics online, and I wasn't overly impressed with how it was presented.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I haven't found a presentation that I like, but I'll be honest with you, I have not looked at a digital comic in quite a while. So maybe they've done some better things. Yeah, Asmith, I mean, I agree. I think you now take the collecting part out of it, right? With digital. Unless unless there's like an actual ownership, to me actually downloading, owning it, and things like that. Like, I mean, Magic the Gathering has that with their Magic Online that they've been doing for years, where you digitally purchase the cards and then you can sell them. You can also trade in your digital purchases for real cards too. So it does keep that market, which we're talking about, the secondary market is what we're talking about, kind of alive.
It's funny because it's basically like it is what it is. It's business, right? But it's the whole, and maybe it's just what it is. Maybe the paradigm is just shifting, and comic stores, the direct market, isn't going to exist. I don't know. I hope it's not going anywhere. I love going to the comic store and buying comics, and I would probably just start trying to buy collections and books, trading with other collectors.
Yeah, I think the reason why you haven't seen widespread adoption is that a digital comic costs the same as a real comic.
That's what I was going to say. I think that's ludicrous.
Well, no, now that was a negotiation and a contract signed by the comic companies to keep local comic shops in business. Because if you were able to sell the same thing digitally for $1, which, I mean, you could.
I get it. It looks out for the retailer, but as a consumer, I'm like, why should I pay $4 to read it online?
No, and that's right. So that's why the digital, I think, hasn't taken off as much, is because it's the same price.
It's not. It protects retailers, but it's not logical.
Right, because it's
negating the consumer needs.
90% probably, and I'm making up a number, but it is a high percentage. A high percentage of a book's cost is in the paper, the printing, the digitizing, the ink, all that stuff that goes into making a physical copy versus.
Right. I agree with you. The printing is a huge cost. I pay something for the penciler. What's up, Sleepy Reader? How you doing? Yeah, it's a lot. It's just another short-sighted, honestly. Good to see you in the chat, Sleepy Reader. To me, it's another short-sighted decision that doesn't really promote the hobby overall.
Well, no, I think it does, because if you were, so like Sleepy Reader says, favoring the shops over consumers, actually that's not true. Is the comic shop, your local comic shop, is a community. And if we went completely digital, that would shut down most local comic shops and you would lose that community. So yes, it's there to support the local comic shops, but that's a good thing, because I want a local comic.
Right.
I want to walk into a comic book store.
I get what you're saying.
I want to pick up my new books.
Right, and what you're saying makes sense. But where it fails, I think, is the fact that to expect a consumer to pay the same thing if you like to expect a consumer, a comic book collector, to pay $4 for a digital version when you know that comic collector has been collecting comics. You know, if the average age, we're up in our 40s now, and we've been collecting for years and years, and we have boxes and boxes. To expect me to be like, okay, I'll take the digital one. I don't want the next issue in my box. That is ludicrous.
No, that's not what they're expecting. What they're doing is to keep the comic shops open, because you're 100% right. Is if they sold a digital copy for $1, let's say, you basically have shut down local comic shops overnight.
Well, I think
then a large percentage of the market would just spend $1 instead of $4 for that digital copy. You've now shut down the whole local comic shop market completely after that.
I like the local
bad thing. That is a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. It's an undesirable thing to you as a comic collector. You know, it's not an earthquake. It's not a tornado. It's because here's the thing, and you got to ask the hard question. If DC Comics' mission is not to keep comic stores open, it's to make money. You know, it's, yeah, and that's true. HGM, the new comics are pretty much a loss leader. I've talked to a number of store owners that pretty much, you know, this week floats the next week.
Right, and that is exactly my point, is if you don't have new comics, you're not bringing people into the stores anymore.
Unless you're smart enough to be able to have a store that doesn't sell new stuff and just deals in the secondary market, and you just hustle and find collections and find.
Yeah, well,
you know, nobody said it was easy.
If you were to ask probably most comic shops, which, you know, I've had this discussion with Richard, who owns 5 locations of Bedrock City here in Houston. The back issue market is less than 5% of his overall sales within a comic shop. You know, so that does not bring in, you know, the people in order to keep that shop open. So,
well, no, if he's got 5 shops, I have to imagine, and I've heard of the company, that they are basically, you know, I think what it is like there's a paradigm shift that is evidently on the horizon, and you know, it may be that you know, look, you can't, things change, time goes on. You can't keep something the way it was just because that's how you like it. You know, it's like look at the short term of what COVID's done to collecting. There hasn't been a big comic show since when? I mean, I know there's been a few little shows, but nothing big. They can't. And have people stopped collecting? No, they've jumped online. They've jumped, you know, on YouTube, on Facebook. You know, I think honestly, like, people who want to collect physical media are going to collect physical media. There's plenty of physical media out there, be it cards, comics, whatever. And honestly, as long as people are spending money on it, somebody's going to make it. You know, they're not going to. The thing is, I think people think if the direct market goes away, comic books go away. And I don't think that's necessarily the case. I think
no, we're not talking about that. We're talking about LCSs going away. You know? and you know, to
me, LCS and the direct market are interchangeable.
So, you know, I do not go into a comic book store because I feel like buying a t-shirt today, or I feel like buying a statue today. I go into an LCS primarily to pick up my new comic books. And then if I see a cool statue or I see a t-shirt or I have some extra money, like, oh, my new comic pile was cheaper than I thought, so I'm going to pick up a t-shirt, then I buy those other things, right? I don't go into an LCS primarily for those things. You know, I don't have a good or seen a good avenue of, you know, where I even know.
Yeah, in all honesty, even that stuff, you don't make that much profit on that stuff. We talked about this the other night.
Yeah, you don't. No, you don't.
You know, I'm sorry. Like,
yeah, they get 25.
When I owned a shop and I could make money was when I'd buy a comic collection, and even so, giving people as fair a price as I could. You know, I still had rent to pay. You know, that's where I could make money. You know, not new books were new books. I just hope I can, you know, float it, because as a store, I don't even personally, I don't even like playing that game where, hey, I just got this. It's Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday when new books come out. You can have this $4 book for $8. I sell them for cover price, and I know I've sold books, you know, for cover price or a buck above cover that were going for more than that. So yeah, there's definitely different types of buyers. HGM, you can't use. I agree, you can't use a singular description to encompass all the buying. I'm just saying, I think the people who collect stuff are gonna find a way to collect, and if anything, if well, that Sleepy Reader, that's where I would go, because my question is, wouldn't it be better to have 100 readers that pay $1 each and read the books and love the stories than to have, you know, 25 people who buy the books and put them in a box and never look at them? You know, what do we care about? The receipts of comic book stores, or a next generation loving the same, like, you know, and why do we care so much about that? Why isn't what is important about the next generation? I mean, I personally like to see, like, I love seeing videos with a father and a son, and they're or a father and a daughter, and they're talking about comics and they're sharing the hobby. I'm just posing questions, you know. I don't have all the answers by any means.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. It's definitely a test. It's a test, right? Is, you know, we don't know, like Sleepy Reader said, you know, it is as of right now just a debate, right? Well, as to what would happen if everything went digital, you know, and there were no new books. You know, would an LCS stay in business? And I think I've talked to enough store owners where they feel that it would be detrimental to their business to not have new comics that come out weekly to bring the people in.
Well, yeah. Listen, the store I described,
now, the new books is only a small percentage of what their overall sales are, right? They do, you know, have a higher percentage of sales in other merchandise like t-shirts, statues, action figures, Funko Pops, novelty items, things like that. But you know, you know, that's, you know, that's not the sole purpose of why they come in, I feel. So
Well, it's, you know, there is no one purpose that people go into a comic store. Why is this thing so freaking bad? You know, this guy.
you had to focus now. Slowly bring it towards you. Slowly bring it towards you.
Can't move much slower than
It's almost caught you. Almost caught you. There he goes. It caught you. See?
I gotta move closer. It can't focus on me that far. It's like the sweet spot. You know, I want to go back to one thing I said. You know, HGM says if your LCS does not have a lot of back issues, they do not care about the collector as much as the casual reader. That's one takeaway, but also, you know, honestly, I think a lot of people open up. I've seen comic stores that they really just all they have is new books and merchandise.
Yeah. You know, games, magic cards, Pokemon. You know, there's so many other things that bring people in.
Right, but you know, then it's almost like why that's why I think we see dedicated gaming shops, because they don't even want to mess with the comics.
I agree with you. I've seen a couple of gaming shops here in Houston that try to branch out into comic books, and they stopped because, you know, there was not and I've seen vice versa. You know, I've seen comic shops try to branch out into some gaming, and you know, they don't do very well. So they keep a very limited supply of gaming stuff. You know, it does seem like there may be two different types of consumers for that stuff. So, but yeah, you know, still feel, you know, back issues is you know, is a small percentage of what comic shops do. That's why, you know, they go to shows and things like that to be able to reach that larger market for the sale of back issues. And
yeah, I hear you. You know, and it's there's probably different stores in different situations with different markets, and it all depends. You know, it's so relative. There's so many variables. Yeah, I definitely think diversification and inventory is important. I mean, ultimately, like there's a part of me that wants to say, the more people, you know, let's just use Batman for example. The more people that read Batman stories, the stronger the market for Batman's going to be. I don't really care what format they read it in. I don't care if it's a little kid who reads a kid's book and then he graduates to, you know, he goes to his school library book fair and he buys like a graphic novel and it's an age appropriate Batman story. And then at some point he finds, maybe he's in I don't know, on Amazon or a bookstore, and he finds a year one or a Dark Knight Returns and just kind of graduates. You know, it doesn't happen. It might not happen a lot, but it happens. People do get into comics. That's why we have a hobby. So, you know, I'm all for, like, listen, maybe there is a need for a format. Maybe the you know, and the format might change, and time will tell. Time will tell. we don't know what curveball DC is going to throw at comic stores. You know, nobody could have predicted that, you know, at this time last year that DC wasn't going to be with Diamond, that there was going to be two other distributors, and then before the end of the year that one of them would not be distributing DC anymore.
Yeah, I don't think the industry's going to end Sleepy Reader. I agree with that. You know, I definitely think.
Night, G-Rip.
Yep. I definitely think we're going to be seeing some changes in the next 5 to 10 years.
Yeah. Oh, I agree with Sleepy Reader. What you're saying, there's stuff. It's a cyclical market. It goes up and down.
And that's why DC, like I said, next year, from what I understand, they're going to put out some digital only, right? So you will not, like right now, I can buy it physically or I can buy it digitally. Most people are buying it physically because it costs the same price for me to purchase that book, whether it's digital or physical. And so we tend to opt towards digital. And what I'm saying is they're going to produce some books. They're digital only. They will not be produced physically. And so if you want those books or want those stories, I should say, instead of books, then you have to purchase the digital copy. Now, do I know how much that digital copy is going to be? Because, like I said, they have a deal with comic shops to sell digital right now the same price as a physical in order to prevent people from going all digital. So I'm not sure if that falls under the same umbrella.
Sounds, I don't know. That sounds like your whole market is so contrived. Does anybody really care about, you know?
Well, what DC is doing is they're testing now to see what their readership or their purchase ship, I should maybe say, is going to be for those digital only in order to gauge what they may or may not do in the future, right? Maybe people won't accept digital only as their form of digesting the medium of comic book stories, and they will be able to gauge that through the readership or sales of these digital only. So someone has to test it. Somebody has to test this to see what where things may be in the future. So, you know, and I don't know. I honestly, you know, do not know. You know, right now it's all conjecture and debate and theory of what it'll be, but you know, someone has to do it, and I applaud DC for having the willingness to do this in order to test the market. I applaud DC for breaking away from Diamond to where there's not a single point of failure with distribution. You know,
what are you? How are you saying there's not a single point of failure with DC's distribution nowadays? I mean, I have a buddy who owns a shop. That's not the case, from what he tells me. There's plenty of issues. It's not perfect. I'm not gonna put somebody else's case out there, but I mean, to say that distribution is perfect, West Coast didn't get their books. The distribution isn't perfect. I'm not saying it's anybody's fault, you know, but matter of fact, there's a whole, you know, West Coast that's going to go to the comic stores tomorrow if they haven't seen an update, and there's not going to be new books for them.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I guess you pronounce it Ace. Todd, AYC, Ace.
Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of my gut feeling too, Ace, is they're not going to see. But that's my point. See, they're not ditching anything. They're not ditching something. It's just to test the market to see that if your only way to get this story it's digital
Oh, yeah.
only.
Is it a real test if they take away one of the options and only leave one option? A real test would
You
be
can still get your normal Batman book. There's just going to be a totally different Batman story and storyline that you would only be able to get through digital, you know, and I think they're doing it with their hottest characters from what I understood, Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman.
the man's hot.
Well, if you look at the hierarchy of their characters.
I'm just saying. Superman hot in the same sentence.
So we're gonna have a conversation, or are we just gonna?
No, that was just a Superman jab. I was not. Don't.
All right.
Superman, not at you.
So, yeah. So you know, DC is testing this, and again, I think that's great. Someone should test it and see what, you know, if you are a diehard Batman fan who wants to read this other Batman story, then, you know, let's, you know, they're going to test that market, and I think it's great. Okay, thanks, Ace.
Yeah, okay, fine. I mean, I think it's okay to test the market, and you know, like I said, like things are not, you know, that comics were sold a certain way when I grew up. They're not sold that way anymore. You know, now we've gotten used to this way. It doesn't mean they're going to be sold this way forever.
No, I agree with you. Everything's on digital, right?
And that's not good or bad.
Yeah.
It may be convenient.
That's the future. That's the future and the evolving of technology, right? It's just like this platform right here, us talking. You know, 10 years ago, we didn't have this, right? You know, Todd and I wouldn't consider ourselves friends and talk if, you know, 10 years ago, right? If anything, we would have been pen pals or something, you know. But it's through this digital medium that Todd and I even met. And now we have the opportunity to sit here face to face and not have to smell each other and get to have a conversation and get to enjoy the conversation with all these people in chat, right? This is a digital medium and an evolution of communication in our world. Now, you know, the thing with print media is going to evolve too.
Yeah, and I like what Sleepy Reader writes there. You know, I think there's a lot of momentum with independence. I think there's a lot of people who are getting behind independence. And I think ultimately, like, I like that because I think that is a conduit for us to get original stories from creators. Because honestly, like, I love the medium of comics more than I love of storytelling, more than I love any individual characters. So if it becomes a time where they just don't print Spider-Man or Batman comic books anymore, you know, honestly, I'm not that attached to the new ones. Maybe it's my age. Maybe it's just I have a, you know, I like the stuff that from when I was younger and before. I don't know. I mean, I like new stuff. I don't hate it. I love looking at all the cool art. I think some of the art's amazing. Yeah, I like that. YouTube is the new fanzines.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with that analogy, Asmuth. Or was it Sleepy Reader? Sleepy Reader.
Sleepy Reader. Because
there's no good fanzines anymore. And I get my news, and I'm kind of a history buff, right? And you know, I love the stories of how things evolved. And what's my first outlet is I go to YouTube and do a search looking for whatever, right? History of Milestone Comics, or I searched for something last night. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. You know, now there's not, I tell you what the best is, that in my opinion, I've not found any good interview type of YouTube channels, which is something I would like to branch out more into. Probably the best almost fanzine, if you want to call it, is the original Drink and Draw, which has all those comic book artists sitting there bullshitting with one another, sharing some history about things, asking questions back and forth, and you get to watch them produce some freaking amazing art. You know, I really, hey, Comics on the Edge.
Hey, Comics on the Edge. How you doing, my friend?
Yeah, I freaking love comic books. I've just found them about 3 weeks ago, and I've not had a chance to really explore their
they've had Walt Simonson on the show. They have they have different guests different times, but yeah, they do some amazing.
Yeah. I know the past couple of new ones I've not been interested in because I just don't know the people. But yeah, I want to go back and look through their library of videos and you know, see what's out there. So, but you know, fanzines used to also be more than just interviews, right? It's also you know, what's coming out, maybe some reviews of what's good, what's bad, but then also a lot of it was spotlighting you know, these artists and stuff. And I don't know about you, I love seeing something different from the artists that I enjoy. So, and Comic Book Kayfabe, they are a great channel. I always watch their new content. I've reached out to Ed and Jim. You know, I can't say they're friends of mine, but they've been super nice with always answering me back and talking to me. Super nice guys, and they scratch that itch for me about, man, they know some history of comic art, all the way back to the golden age, and boy, they scratch an itch that I've needed scratching for a long time. I've got several of their t-shirts. You know, I've bought all the Street Angel stuff, and you know, I really loved X-Men Grand Design. I'm not too much into Ed Piskor's gore thing that he's doing right now, but you know, and they've had great interviews, you know, with people. So yeah, so definitely sub up Cartoonist Kayfabe, the original Drink and Draw, two of my favorite channels right now.
Yeah, both great shows and channels, no doubt. I've watched quite a few Cartoon Kayfabe videos. They take it to another level when they really dissect the books. I really enjoyed them. They did an analysis or an overview or whatever you want to call it of G.I. Joe Yearbook #2.
Yeah. With Michael Golden art. I mean, it's freaking amazing, right?
Great stuff.
Yeah, they've also done the Arthur Adams Fantastic Four books. I'm looking at those.
I saw them do Long Shot, and I saw them do the Weapon X.
Long Shot, Weapon X
presents.
Yeah.
Check out, hey everybody, check out Comics on the Edge, buddy of mine. He makes mediocre haul vids. He probably has some cool stuff. I definitely like that mediocre book you posted on Instagram. That was pretty sweet. I couldn't resist commenting. Smaller channels are kind of like the letter sections of the old fanzines, I guess. Well, I think we're more than the letter sections because well, if you find another one, Comics on the Edge, you let me know. God, I might even have it. I don't know. Who knows? But if you find another one, let me know. I think it's more like we get a little bit better level of interactivity because like the letters page is just basically it's more limited. We have more freedom. Like I appreciate it, Comics on the Edge.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm going to drop your IG for everybody, buddy.
You want to come on, Comics or Sleepy Reader? I'll send either of you guys the link if you want to jump on for a few minutes. I don't know how much. I'm not going to go too much longer. Maybe another half hour. But I'll tell you what. Whatever. It's late. I know everybody here. I'm feeling juicy. Let's see if anybody jumps on. We're just chilling for probably another half an hour or so, give or take. If you're up for it, Shelby. That's about
about half hour I could handle.
That's about the gas I got in the tank.
Yeah, and sub me up too, guys, please. I've got links in the subscription section. I think that's what it's called of my channel, where you can find a lot of these people. So yeah, really appreciate it, and
no worries, Sleepy Reader. Thank you for just hanging out. No, even just a book like this. This is just a random Flash issue. It's an awesome cover. I want to read a good Flash story. But it's a tough look. Even for somebody like I've been collecting a long time, it's challenging to read an ongoing series, to even keep track of covers, because like, did I read this issue? Did I not read this issue? I don't know. It's clear. It's kind of clear to me that there's
cat.
I guess there's you can make money, and you can do it with integrity, or you can do it with reckless abandon. It's up to the corporation and the management and the board of directors and the owners and all that. And ultimately that is what it is. That's the nature. Yeah, thanks for cool, Sleepy Reader. I appreciate you subbing, Shelby. He's a good dude. Even if we don't see necessarily eye to eye all the time, we're good buddies, so we can disagree but still be friends, and that's important.
Yeah, and I just found your IG, Sleepy, and I'm following you. Then let me drop that in the chat also, so if people want to follow you up.
But it's ultimately what's gonna happen is gonna happen. I can't be like, I just can't in my heart be like, I hate this or that. If digital's the way that works and promotes the medium, it is what it is. I can't, because I like buying comics a certain way doesn't mean it's the right way. Like, I kind of miss like going to candy stores and 7-Elevens and spinning a spinner.
Gotta miss 7-Elevens.
I scratch my head like, why if I want to spin a spinner rack, does it have to cost like $500. They used to put those things in every 7-Eleven and candy store, and they probably cost nothing to manufacture.
Drugstores, Piggly Wiggly.
Everywhere.
That's my Piggly Wiggly.
Supermarkets. Come on. You know, and
yeah, I mean, I was just trying to bring up a topic for us to spend some time talking about.
Absolutely.
You know, not a debate or anything, just, you know, something to fill airtime that I thought was interesting.
Yeah,
and,
definitely.
You know, next week, maybe I'll think of something else. But, you know, definitely, like I said, you know, I'm definitely a history buff. So, you know, I thought maybe some people would like to hear a little bit about, you know, our history. You know, Todd owning a store in the early 2000s. I opened my first store in 1988. So I was 19 years old back then.
Wow.
And
I was starting high school.
I just graduated high school.
I was finishing middle school.
In 1988. Yeah, about 10 years.
Is there a 7-Eleven? Is there a 7-Eleven where you live, Shelby?
No, I think there's still some 7-Elevens in Austin, but they don't sell comic books anymore, do they? Like, I don't even think magazine distributors distribute comics anymore. I'm not even sure how Walmart gets theirs or anything.
Well, there's got to be a
but there's 7-Eleven in Austin that I usually stop at that's near a comic book store that I go to if I'm ever in Austin. Yeah. Well, again, right? Digital. Or maybe he'll just not reading. I don't know.
Well, we got 15 people watching, 2.5 hours in. That's pretty awesome. You guys are dedicated, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, and thank you for having a picture, Ace, so that way I don't keep saying thanks, dude.
Yeah, a lot of magazines have gone belly up because it's a weird. It's almost like print me like newspapers, magazines. They're not nearly as relevant today as what they were. The print medium is not as relevant, but honestly, I don't think print's going to disappear. I mean, like I could tell you in school, like we had to go. We didn't have to, but the science crew decided at my school to go paperless, mitigate the amount of contact and transfer of materials between people. But it's not really it's not that easy. Just because a textbook has an online version, it doesn't mean it works well. It doesn't mean it's conducive to the workflow.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, we're all dudes. I got you, Ace.
It's all good.
I got you, Ace. Yeah, Todd. I mean, I agree, you know, and that's one thing COVID has done. It's definitely advanced some things that we felt were coming for years that we've now forced to do, like digital textbooks.
Oh, Tony.
Video classrooms.
The whole textbook industry is such a scam. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous. Textbooks. Holy moly. Let's change 2 sentences and now we can charge everybody another $120 a book. And then buy it back for $20 and then sell it for $110 and sheesh.
Yeah,
they figured out everything the comic book industry didn't figure out.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen Good Burger. That was John Kasich. Right? Is that right? Yeah. John Cusack's his early movies, right?
I don't know. I never saw Good Burger.
Oh my God.
Not God, just Todd. A little odd, just Todd. That's my rap. Yeah, I'm busting some freestyle on you. Didn't see that.
But they had didn't they have a little cartoon in it or something? I'm trying to remember.
I think you're thinking like
black guy in it.
Are you thinking of the movie where he works in the hamburger place and they play like the Van Halen song and that little claymation hamburger?
Yeah, that's Good Burger, isn't it?
Oh, that's not Good Burger. That's like Better Off Dead or something. I think you're confusing movies.
I'm mixing my burger analogies.
Either Better Off Dead or like that summer, or he has that one summer movie.
Maybe Good Burger is just the black guys then.
Isn't that the guys from like Nickelodeon or something? Keenan and Kel or something? I think. I'm not sure.
No, I think it's before Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon's pretty old, man.
That's true.
It's around when I from all that. Yeah, I'm telling you, I think, yeah, Better Off. That's Better Off Dead. I think a spin-off from all that.
Yeah, okay. Good Burger has the two black guys. 1997. Wow, it's that new-ish.
Yeah, look.
Kel and Keenan. Yeah, you're right. Kel and Keenan. Yep.
And the one dude went on to be on Saturday Night Live, and the other didn't have much of a career after that.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
It's the guy who played Fat Albert in the movie.
Yes. Yes.
He was on Saturday Night Live. The other guy didn't have much of a career. You win some, you lose some. Well, you know, like calculus, what has changed in 2020 from nothing? Seriously, I hear you, Tony. It's just like, let's rearrange the chapters. I think it would be better if we taught it in this order. You know, we have some research that supports our readjustment of the curriculum.
But has calculus really changed since Newton?
Dude, it's I want my $2. Yeah.
Yeah. That one. Yeah. Yeah.
Good stuff.
We'll
have a good laugh.
Got my burger movies mixed up. Sorry.
Tony, you know what I said, man. I ain't worried about it. I got your books. Hope to see you at my auction on Saturday. If you're looking for anything special, Tony, you just let me know. I got boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes and stuff. You know, I know you don't like junk. But if you're ever looking for anything, let me know. I'm excited. I scored one of my personal, like, I guess it's my personal grail because it's a book I've always wanted since I was a kid. And I just never got my hands on one. And I'll show it when I get it.
What are you talking about? The Conan?
No. That's a cool book. But I think I told you, but I'm gonna keep it.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, you told me. Yeah, yes.
The only other thing I can offer is I have a package of paperbacks. If you want to see what I got in my little package, I can bust it open. It can be my little paperback afternoon extension.
Yeah, so this is what I got this week for my PC. As I devalue all of them by dropping them. So this is what I bought this week for my PC. Is I finally got a set of the Scotty Young Little Marvel. So this is the giant size, the another cover of the giant size number 2, number 3, number 4, number just a giant size, and whatever number that is. So all 6 or 7 issues. Then for my PC,
oh, nice.
Yeah, I finally picked up one of these because I love the George Perez Teen Titans. That's what I read in the 80s. And I've always wanted this book. It's got a few spine ticks, color-breaking spine ticks, but, you know.
You got a sleepy reader.
But, Otherwise, it's a nice copy. So yeah, I was really happy to pick that up this week.
It's cool. That's a great book. That's another one that I don't think I've ever had, but
I've never had it either, and it wasn't high on my list, but I was just thinking about it the other day. I think I paid only $80 for it.
That's not bad.
No.
That's not bad at all for that book. I mean, high grades go for like kind of crazy money, but
yeah, I was really happy with it. It's like I say, it's just something. It's been on my want list, not high on my want list, but
No, I hear you. That's a cool book.
Yeah. Had that opportunity.
Nice. Yeah, I'm excited to get that Conan, that Savage Sword of Conan. I'll talk about that a little bit. Man, that's just one of those books I've always wanted, honestly. Honestly, that book means as much as I love the Teen Titans, and I love the Teen Titans. I've read that book when I was a kid, but I have
loved it. Yeah. Perez could do no wrong back then. Wonder Woman, Teen Titans. Oh,
I have almost that whole run, or at least the first 20 or 30 issues signed by Perez, because he lived in South Florida where I lived, and we're close by, and he was I saw him at a lot of shows, and then he was always at MegaCon every year. So
no, I've met George Perez 2 or 3 times myself.
No, I mean like 10 or 15 times.
Yeah. No, you and I talked. I know what you meant.
Yeah. Here we go. Here's Comics on the Edge. Hey man,
what's up, fellas?
Hey buddy, what's up?
You guys are up late today?
Yeah, we're gonna hang out for probably another 20 minutes or so, 30 minutes. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Sounds good.
We're not doing a marathon or anything. But
was this your preview video for your auction?
Well, no, I broke up. They didn't deliver any new comics for the West Coast, apparently.
Oh,
you didn't see that? You didn't see that post?
No, I don't really collect too much of new stuff. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, I think some of the last stuff I got was that R. Adams Captain Carrot that you got me.
Yeah, okay.
And then I got a couple of the local comic book day books. The Lumberjanes and the Invincible. I love those covers. I just had to get them.
I missed out on all of those. I'd end up ordering my Something is Killing the Children #1 offline. So
yeah, that one was a hot one.
I think I got 1 or 2 of the Something's Killing the Children. I got the Spawn one. I did pick up a Lumberjanes #1 second print and a 3 and a 4 this week. I got those somewhere. I don't know where.
Nice.
Well, that show's about to go into production, so
yeah, I'm pretty excited about that because I actually have their rare only 250 made.
Yeah.
It's like a sketch.
Yeah.
Cover. Yeah, you know what I'm.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, it's very rare.
Those ones were only and actually I had 2, 1 raw and 9/8 and 1 raw, and those were only given out to people that worked on the book apparently. So
wow,
nice.
Yeah, they're pretty epic. But
I'm not really, honestly. I got to be honest. I'm not really that hip to the series. I mean, I've heard about it, and my buddies got in a collection at his shop, and I was flipping through the box, and I saw it. And you gave me a good deal, so I grabbed it.
Dude, it's been going on for a long time. I think it was like 75 issues.
Yeah, it's been going on a long time. Boom Studios is one of their first books.
Yeah.
So I got a second print of 1, a 3, and a 4.
That's cool.
You
gotta get that one though.
Yeah, I don't. It's not my particular jam.
Yeah.
I'd be more excited to find a Marvel movie special Xanadu.
Oh yeah, dude. I brought them.
That's
It's right here. I actually found a few. I love magazine size books.
yeah, definitely.
It's a pretty clean copy too. And then I found Penthouse Max.
Oh, cool.
And it has a Doctor or Mr. Monster, and this girl right here looks like Betty Page.
Michael T. Gilbert did Mr. Monster. I remember that book.
So did Dave Stevens. Remember?
But Michael T. Gilbert created them.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
I think this is a spoof. This is done by Doorman.
Dave Dorman.
Yeah.
Yeah, those Penthouse. Oh,
I found this one.
Great one. Yeah.
Yeah,
those Penthouse have started getting popular lately.
Yeah.
Because people discovered such great art and
there's amazing art on them. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I got a collection coming, a big bunch of heavy metals. I don't know, like 50 or 60 books, magazines, I think.
Oh.
All different.
I love Xanadu. I wore that album out.
I've never seen the movie, but I was really excited.
Really?
Well, dude, I think it's beyond my time, to be honest.
It is probably
it's total cheese, but you know.
But it has Olivia Newton-John.
Olivia Newton-John, Kelly.
No, and you know who it has? You know the movie The Warriors?
Yeah,
that guy. He was in The Warriors.
Michael something.
Yeah, this was going to be his like breakout movie.
Yeah,
and it completely flopped.
It's a cheese. I mean, it's cheese for sure, but you know, great music. ELO did soundtrack. Olivia Newton-John did the other half.
And there's a
animation sequence that was done by Disney animators and stuff. Is
after he left Disney. Don't give Disney credit for that.
No, I said Disney animators. I didn't say Disney.
It was Don Bluth. He doesn't need to be a Disney animator. He's Don Bluth.
Don Bluth. And I actually saw the Broadway show, Xanadu.
Okay, you've taken it to a whole other level.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with Broadway, man.
That movie, man. I love that movie. But yeah, I saw the Broadway show, and I have it on Blu-ray, so
too much.
I love it.
He's deep in it, man. You know.
I have it on on the soundtrack on my phone. You know, I'm feeling down, just play some Xanadu.
Yeah.
What's up, my brother from another mother? Come hang out.
Comics on the Mind. What's up? How's it going, dude?
Get your butt in here. We're only going a little bit longer, man. If you want to stop in, Kirk, there you go, buddy.
He knows he wants to jump in.
Yeah. It's his call. But oh man, it's late. I got it, guys. Yeah, I hate to cut and run. I just had you on, but dude, let's do. Oh, you're already in bed. No worries, man. It's you can drift off to the sweet sound of my voice.
That's more of a nightmare. That'll give you nightmares, man.
That's the
no telling what kind of subliminal messaging be going on in your brain then.
You had mentioned something about comics not coming in this week or something. What was that all about?
Just something happened that they didn't ship books out to the West Coast. I saw a couple of one of the LCSs posted like a letter from Diamond. They're just saying it was going to be like a day late, so they might have them in Wednesday afternoon.
Oh, okay. Wow.
But the DC books from the other distributors still shipped on time, right?
I have no idea. No clue. Hey, magazines.
Oh, damn, that's a cool one, dude. Nice.
I mean, I got
Zebra Lady. I'm not sure if zebra sounds like horses or not, but I'm just going to assume they do.
Those Penthouse Comics, I think the second issue has a cover of Adam Hughes, which is awesome.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And he did interior work too, which is really good.
Yeah, I looked at the number one. I looked at the first issue just recently, online, digital, and yeah, it's just such great artists and art and stuff. You know, high caliber production and such. So
Yeah.
I got one of these. Came across this. I forgot I had it. It's gold.
oh yeah,
So reprints of the what is this?
I think that's astonishing. X-Men.
Apocalypse.
That's
story.
amazing. Yeah, the gold ones reproduce all the apocalypse stories. Weird, but
But if you guys want to see my hit of last week, I actually had this book on my list for a while, and I actually took it off because it was like to the point where it was like really expensive. But I went to one of my comic shops that I haven't been to in a while, and he got a collection of gold, Silver Age, and he had this that I got off of him.
wow.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
first Juggernaut,
Yeah,
that's nice.
it's got a tear right here, but I don't even care, man.
Yeah, who cares? Yeah.
Yeah. And it's funny because like
Look at this all Joe Kubert.
Oh, that's great.
nice. It's funny because he had it in display and I didn't even recognize it. That's how long it's been off on my list. Because it just shot up so high. It's crazy.
Yeah, so the other night I was selling, and I just been doing a lot of Bronze Age lots because they've been selling really well. And so I pulled out a bunch of duplicates, and I have a bad habit of like not writing stuff on my comics if there's something special. And so there was this Black Panther #4. Beautiful copy. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm getting freaking top dollar for this. It's a beautiful copy. It's at least a 9.2, you know, and is in Mylar. And I thought, well, probably stuck it in Mylar because, you know, it's a great copy. And I just happened to look at the top edge of it. And it turns out
it's cut.
no.
The Mark Jewelers.
It's a March. It's a
Nice.
March.
That's awesome.
And I was like, man, I almost sold this damn thing for just a few dollars. And yeah, a Mark Jeweler. So I was like, shit.
That's awesome.
So, do you like this?
That's beautiful.
Olivia, do you like this Olivia heavy metal Betty Page cover more than Xanadu?
Now we could do a trade. You want to trade that? I'll trade
Well,
it.
look, this one's kind of rough. It's a lot of dirt on the cover. I think I'm getting a couple in this collection. Let me hang on to it and let me see if I can get you a nicer one because I don't want to give you that one's like all dirty. I mean, you know, if I can find you a nicer one, I'd rather get you a nicer one.
Okay.
Because I have the heavy metal collection coming in probably in the next week. About 60 or 50 to 70 books. I'm not sure.
Oh, wow.
Some graphic novels, books.
Some heavy hitters?
Stuff. No, I mean, it's heavy metals. They're like, it goes back to the 80s. They're like $8 to $10 a pop.
Yeah.
And that's just like the first, like, probably 10 or so. Might be a few bucks more, I'd say. One's a little bit more. The one, you know, there's certain issues, like if there's some Frazetta covers that might go for a little bit more. The Olivia covers are awesome. Are you familiar with Olivia? I think DeBerdanis or something like that. Amazing artist. She just released her first comic cover. I don't love it. It's a Harley Quinn cover. I just didn't love it, which like kind of me.
Yeah.
Some of the heavy metal graphic novels.
So
mine. I think one of them was Winds of the Gods. Maybe another one was Eva Medusa, which I remember when it came out. It's about some voodoo girl with voodoo and in a swamp area. I don't remember exactly, but
Oh, nice.
Very
Who
nice.
did that art? Who did that art?
Not sure. Olivia did a lot of the art in here. This is back from the 80s and stuff, whenever I owned a comic store, but it reprints a lot of Betty Page's.
I'll let you know, Kirk. I'll let you know, Kirk.
I think he wants to come on.
Well,
he's still here. He's still here, so
I think he's just chatting from bed. He's all curled up. Got his PJs on.
Yeah. You mentioned Frazette.
If you like that leopard lady one, I'll give you like 2 for the one. I'll hook you up.
Okay.
Just I feel bad that I pressured you. Invite you.
No, I'm excited to have it, but like I said, I've never watched the movie. Like I said, I just picked it up because it has Olivia Newton-John, and I did flip through it. It's got scenes from the movies, and
that's mainly the reason I love the movie. That and
yeah,
Grease, she was wonderful.
Yeah. I mean, I think she's still alive. I think she has cancer, though, right?
She did. I think she's a survivor, a cancer survivor.
Yeah, she had breast cancer.
Oh, but
yeah, and she had to have a double mastectomy too because of it. So, it was really tough.
You mentioned Frazetta. Were you aware that his granddaughter or great granddaughter is an artist? She does comic book covers as well.
Really?
I don't know that I knew that. I know I follow his daughters on Instagram, the Frazetta girls.
It's her name is I forgot. But she did Red Sonja. She did 2. I think she's only done like 2 covers, and they're both Red Sonja.
Interesting.
Yeah. Sarah Frazetta.
If I see the name Frazetta, I would ring a bell.
Yeah.
Because I don't know when it came out.
I think it like recently. I think Unknown Comics probably released it, or KRS.
Like a store exclusive.
Yeah, I picked up a virgin variant of her cover. So
I ordered like 60 virgin variants this last couple of days. I don't know what I'm and then I got the heavy metal collection coming in, and then I got my Grail coming, which I'm gonna show when I get it.
Nice. Really?
My personal Grails. It's not a super huge book. It's just a book I've always wanted since I was a kid, and I just never was able to like get the copy I wanted at the right price and the right condition.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things. There's just some books you can collect for 30 or 40 years and you just don't see them that often.
Yeah. You know what's going to happen is once you get your Grail, you're going to run into another one right afterwards.
Oh, I have
2.
I say to myself, like, I'm down to like 5.
Uh-huh.
And I'll knock those 5 off, and then I'll be like, there's like Grails. And for me, there's like different levels. There's like the $300 to $500 Grail book, which if I see the right book at the right price, I can pull the trigger on almost any time.
Yeah.
Then there's like the $2,000 level, which takes a lot more thought and like, then there's like the beyond that. So I put the ceiling for what I'll spend on a book on what I've sold a book for. But unfortunately, or fortunately, I sold a Walking Dead 9.9. So my ceiling is pretty high. more than I probably would really ever go. I probably wouldn't spend what I sold it for.
A 9.9. I remember you talking about that. That's crazy.
So
that's that dragon that you just keep chasing, right?
No, it was the first book I ever submitted.
Wow.
Luck, beginner's luck. Now I'm afraid to submit anything.
And it wasn't even pressed or cleaned, right?
Dude, it literally. Listen, you want to hear the story? I had it from since it came out. I had an account. I had a direct account with a distributor that came out of the box into a bag and board. My buddy had it for a couple of years. It got up to be worth a couple $100. He's like, dude, here, I don't even collect comic books. You take this. I don't want this anymore. And I'm like, okay. And I took it, stuck it in my comic box. Sat there for 13 years or so. Until my buddy's like, dude, you see, we started watching YouTube and seeing like comic book things. He's like, do you see how much that Walking Dead is going for? You got to get that. That book is probably perfect. It's been sitting in your box. He's like, go get that thing graded. So I was like, yeah, I'll see. And then I went, there was this show in Daytona. It was like a 2.5 hour drive for me. I was like, I'll take a bunch of books. I'll see. So I go up there. But before that, he's like, my buddy's like, dude, what do you think? Is that book going to be a 9.8? If it's not a 9.8, it's not worth it. But if you can get a 9.8, it's totally worth it. I'm like, and I took the book out of the bag and board, looked at it, and I'm like, dude, the book looks like flawless to me, honestly. Even the nitpicky, like little corners were perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect fold. There's no spine ticks. I never opened the book. There was no creases, no, dent. It was a pristine book that sat in a box that wasn't overfilled, that was just, had enough room for the book to breathe. And literally I showed them the book and they're like, wow, this book might actually have a chance. I didn't know what they meant. They listed it at being worth like, I think $500 or $700. And they took the books I submitted, I walked around the show, went home. A couple of months goes by, I get an email and it basically says, your book's been appraised and we need X amount of dollars to to grade it, to encapsulate it for the fee. So I'm like, what? I told that to my buddy. He's like, dude, you got a 9.9. That's more than 9.8s go for. They're like, he's like, it's like kind of funny because it's like it goes from being like a $60 fee or a $58 fee or whatever it was then to being like a couple $100.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because your value goes up, they charge you a percentage.
I thought they charge you the value of it pre-graded.
They charge you they appraise it and they charge you a percentage of the appraisal. That's what they did. So it's almost like, why wouldn't they give you a 9.9 if it's even close? Who's going to argue?
That probably was the only one in existence, right? How many 9.9s are there?
Probably, I don't know. There's got to be a certain amount of them.
I'm surprised you never looked it up.
People were submitting them. I was really not that into selling. I wasn't selling at the time. I wasn't collecting that heavy. I was just buying a couple of books to read here and there. See, I can go on and off with it,
Yeah,
I'm kind of like committed because now I have comics everywhere, so I have to keep selling them so I can keep buying them. I don't know, but I enjoy it. So
as long as you enjoy it, I know it's a lot of work.
Honestly, I enjoy like hey, you got that one I want. You said you like this one. Do you like this one more than that one?
Yeah. And it's funny because I don't really run into a lot of people that collect magazines. That's one of the lost.
No, I love
comic book art forms.
But I just picked up on. Actually, I rarely will try and buy anything during the auctions I run. I just figured, let the chat have.
Yeah.
And then Shelby started bidding on this item, and I'm like, Shelby's the only one left. Oh, I gotta bid. The Savage Sword of Conan #1.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Shelby was nice.
Oh, I have that book. Yeah, that's a cool book. That's a man thing, right?
What? No, Savage Sword of Conan #1. It's the first issue of the Savage Sword of Conan magazine.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The first man thing. That's Savage Tales.
Savage Tales, I think.
Yeah. actually had two, but I sold one. So
Yeah,
I just love, you know, a lot of people don't even look through magazines sometimes.
people don't even look at the magazines. A few of them are people are starting to discover them. I noticed Comic Tom spotlighted the Immortal Hands of Kung Fu or whatever it is, number 15, which is the first Iron Fist. He spotlighted that the other day, and that's a book that's always been, the cover is amazing, right? It's this painted cover of Iron Fist, you know. But it's because of the villain he's fighting is white something, and
White Tiger,
and he's supposed to be in a movie or TV show or something, so that's now making that book go up. So
yeah,
no one cares about the appearance of Iron Fist in it. They care about the appearance of White Tiger.
yeah. Well, there's also another one that has Bruce Lee on the cover, and apparently that one has like some rare pictures or something like that.
I have my Green Hornet comic book with Bruce Lee's photo on the cover.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. The other day somebody was doing an auction on magazines, and they pulled out a Epic number 1 or 3, Dreadstar.
Yeah,
and
I got that one with my with the Conan, but I promised Sean to send it to him.
Yeah, I feel like that's a book that is way underrated. People don't.
That's what we've been talking about, man. I mean, and people, you would think with the popularity, I guess, of the villain Thanos created by Jim Starlin, that people might start looking at some of these other creations of his, because I love Starlin's writing. I love his art. He's one of those few people that, you know, can do both equally.
Guys, I don't mean to cut you guys off. It's late. I gotta call it. I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
It's all good, man.
I'm here.
We want to hang out and talk for 2 minutes afterwards. It's all good. But let me just say,
it's not the same without you.
Thank you. I'm saying backstage.
Okay.
You know, thank you. Actually wanted to tell you something. Comics on the Edge. Not cool. It's a good thing. I think. But thank you everybody for hanging out. I'm gonna go big for a sec. Thank you everybody for hanging out with us for the box and the cards and everything. 3 hours in, 13 people. What can I say? But thank you. It's awesome. I will see you Thursday. Kirk, I don't know if we're on my channel or your channel this week. If you know offhand, let me know whenever you can.
Kurt's asleep.
Okay.
Just kidding.
You know, chatted he's like our sole chatter 4 minutes. Go. So have a good night, Flavored OG. Thanks for being strong through the whole thing, man. You've been here since the beginning pretty much.
Flavored.
Okay.
Lisa too. She's always in here.
Yeah, good night, Lisa. Lisa knows I got her back no matter what. I got Lisa's back. That's all. That's it. But thank you, everyone. I appreciate every single one of you that's hanging out. Good night, and I will see you Thursday, whether it's on my channel or Comics on the Mind's channel. We'll figure it out. We'll have a good time either way. But thank you and have a good night.
Bye.
Here, say goodbye.
Good stuff, guys.
Yeah, guys. So thank